All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Dave, I do not have team colors on, by the way. Here we are. This is the grand finals of the Hidden Cup. In the green, we have Hidden Cup 2 playing as the Berbers. And then we have number 4 choosing the Aztecs. They're choosing some weird colors to maybe throw us off here. I'm going to stick with the colors that they choose throughout the entire best of 7 unless it's really awkward. But wow, man. 4,000 viewers. 2 of the best players in the tournament for sure. Lots of thoughts are going through my mind, man. This is going to be great.
This is exciting. And I mean, Hidden Cup 2 going for Berbers again. He did this earlier in the day.
Yeah. Did it earlier in the day, was successful with it. And at that time, he was heavy on Knights and heavy on Skirms, which does work versus Mezzo. We've seen Aztecs a lot. We have seen Laming a lot. There's suspicions that MBL might be in this game. And already, we have Orange coming forward with the Eagle. And
he sees the Vil. Does he?
He does. He does see it. And Green doesn't see the Eagle until now? Now, you only shot that boar once. House trick? Oh, man. He makes the boar go back.
Sick.
Oh, man. So, I think the boar will be lost now, but at least the villager's alive. This looks like a low lag game as well. Do you see how quickly he's moving the Eagle around?
Look at Green. He saw both of those. Is Green MBL? Shh.
Oh. So many lames.
He's going to wait for this Vil to come out?
No, he's running back,
No,
actually.
He's going to leave. That's not MBL. That's not MBL.
Well, he might be expecting Orange to steal now. So you have to be careful if you're Orange because the enemy scout is faster than yours. So they could easily get in front of you and kill you off. So there's no surprise element to this because Green is aware that that boar's on the front and will likely be stolen. Let's see what happens. Both going out for lame, so I mean this happens in tournaments. Is someone actually going to bite here? Is someone going to smack this boar, smack this pig, and take it back home? Someone says, no lag. No lag. Brazilians, maybe? It's possible. So we can make the decision now, chat. Do you want to use red and blue? Do you want to make it consistent? Because we can do that. And that way they won't change colors game to game. Because they're not choosing yellow. So a lot of people are saying yes. What do you think, Dave?
Ooh, Green's waiting. Green's waiting for this boar to go back.
Nope.
Oh, but he's not moving.
Nope. Oh, wait. Nah, it has loom. It has loom. There's no way. What are you doing? Yeah, that was a mistake from Green, in my opinion.
I think we should go with team colors because it's kind of
hard for us too. Yeah.
Like people with color blindness too. I think orange and green are bad.
So both of these players were blue in the previous series. So let's go with Hidden Cup 2 is blue. Let's change that now, and then red for Hidden Cup 4. And we will stick with this throughout the entire series. If the colors were different, then maybe, but this makes it less confusing for us. All right, so no lames, Dave. No lames. Let's look at the maps briefly. Red has a nice back gold, 2 back wood lines. He's actually missing out on sheep, which he'll find now. And his other golds could be tough to control, I think, because he can't really TC them. But at least they're not in the front.
His stones aren't great either. Actually, his stones are bad.
Yeah.
There's one forward, and then the secondary is way out there, and he's got like a neutral stone to the right, kind of. But
yeah.
if blue decides to push in on the front side, and if red wants to get to camel archers at some point, which is a possibility, he's going to have trouble.
Wait, who wants to get to camel archers? Red or blue?
Sorry, messed up. I got the colors switched.
Okay,
God
we got
damn
it.
All right,
we got it.
I'm good now.
We got it.
We
Blue's
this
also
once per series.
Once per series, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. We got the warm up games in, so we're good. We can make it through the next 7, and I hope there are 7 here. I hope there are 7. Ooh, no loom on this villager. It's a Berber villager and can run away quickly. A red delaying the barracks from blue. You know, blue. He also is having scouting issues at home, that man. Doesn't see the sheep on the left. Red is being annoying with this Eagle Warrior. So I like Aztecs better than Berbers here, but Blue showed us what he can do with Berbers before, so I won't count him out here. I just wonder if you can win here as Berbers. You save Aztecs, you save Incas, you save Mayans, you save those Mesocivs. for what is now a best of 7. That could be really valuable later on.
Red's going to see blue going out to gold here, which isn't really a surprise with Berbers.
Yeah.
You're kind of expecting the man-at-arms, right?
Yep. In this case, I think red is probably going man-at-arms, expecting his opponent to play defensively with the man-at-arms. And that's exactly what is happening. Both players advancing to feudal. Red will have a jump start. Red's eco is honestly not ideal. I'm just looking at how much res he has in the bank, how much food he has underneath his TC. It's kind of tough, honestly. Blue had all the deer, right? So milling the deer will give him a stronger economy.
Blue is also badly housed. Wow.
Mm.
MBL confirmed.
Oh, he's badly housed, and he only has 2 militia. That really hurts. Meanwhile, red's already researching man-at-arms. Wow. Yeah, that's not good, man. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, he's taking the fight. Gets good free hits there, but the villager pathing right past the man-at-arms and the Eagle Warrior. She survives.
Berbers.
Wow.
They're speedy.
Yeah. Worked out. That's exactly what happened in the previous game, right? He saved all of his villagers from dying because of the speed, and he'll save this one too.
Again?
Wow. Calculated, bro. Calculated, but red is definitely on the offensive. And I would say red will be happy with idling all these villagers at the very least. But he needs a follow-up. Follow-up will probably be archers. Nice micro from blue. He really saved himself there. It could have been so much worse. Yeah, there's the archer range for red. Very open on the front. Lots of hills on the front. But man, the back area of his base is so secure. Look at that, man. 2 lumber camps. Safe gold. Blue can't complain either, of course. Well, 3 man-at-arms for blue. Mostly on full HP. We'll see if he can find an area to pressure. This will keep red back at home. Now, red needs a few archers to deal with this. What blue should probably do is distract. Keep red at home for as long as possible. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Being annoying. Being very annoying. Yo, do you remember Hidden Cup 2 scouting the weak vills? It was game 5 versus Hidden Cup 10 on Cross yesterday.
Was that with the scouts?
The 2 scouts, yes.
The 3 scouts?
Yes, this is the player. I mean, I know a lot of you might have missed it. You need to go back and watch all the games to try and guess your way through. But whoever this player was, he had 2 scouts. He picked off, I think, 5 monks and a few vills. It was pretty wild. Ooh, later archer ranges for blue. So he's gone for that economic approach. So he's bought himself time, but now he's going back home. Oh boy, he might run into a wolf and get T90 wooed here. 2 wolves. He's going to hit one either way. Doesn't matter what direction he goes. Yeah, man-at-arms should run. Don't want to lose these blue. Okay, got a hit. What are you thinking, Dave? You like red's position? You like blue's position? Pretty even?
I like blue's position, especially since he kept the man-at-arms a lot. Well, never mind. They're dying now.
To the wolf. Yeah, I think this is where...
with those man-at-arms to fight the eagles, he would have been fine, but they're out of position now, and he's forced to wall up like crazy.
I love the eagle addition from red. This is why mesosieves are picked in game 1, because now the eagles can counter any enemy skirms, and blue is up against it immediately. Forced to quick wall behind as much as possible. So, Aztecs, in my opinion, should win this matchup. It's just that before, blue is able to make Berbers work, and it's not working this time. At least so far, of course. Lots of houses, lots of wood that can't go into farms. Red has so much pressure coming in. Villager goes down for blue. Oh god, this is a disaster for him. Really aggressive play. Red is undefeated in this tournament, Dave. He hasn't lost a game.
Yeah, he lost. Didn't he lose 1 game?
No.
No?
No. Hasn't lost a game.
3-0,
3-0 in both of them. In the quarter yesterday, and then in the semi. Blue's looping around. I like this. He loops around with the skirmishers. He knows the archers are trapped. And of course he'll lose some skirms, but if he can kill the archers, then the man-at-arms can maybe join the fight to trade versus the eagles. Still really rough to lose that many skirmishers.
You know, the eagles, though, like strong as you think, especially against villagers, until you get upgrades for them,
Yeah.
they don't really kill villagers that well. So if you get rid of all the archers, you got a decent shot to just defend.
Yep. I think that Red has done an excellent job to do damage with very low numbers. And at home, look at his base. This reminds me of Fire. I could be way off, but something about all the house walling. I said it in the first quarterfinal with this player. It reminds me of Fire. I'll be interested to see if I get that wrong or right. Obviously, chances are I'm wrong. He's going to advance to Castle Age, Dave. So he's done all this damage with few units. I like it. If the result was different, right? If the result was different. If it was 3-1, 3-2, then I'd say, okay, it's probably Fire, but whoever this is, 3-0'd twice. Of course, you don't know who they're up against, but a lot of players will Palisade Wall early, even Viper, even Daut. They'll Palisade Wall early, but this is the second time, actually the third time I've seen this guy go for lots of houses, and that's seen as a waste by many players to build early, but Fire does this all the time. Would be a pretty good result for him to get here. I think Blue could be dead.
Yeah, I mean, against the eagles, what's he going to have, right?
250 food. Not on his way to castle, not even close. I think Blue could be dead in game 1, man.
He's coming forward with these skirms. I'm sorry, man. They're not going to make it.
Yeah. Okay, well, the skirms picked off the archer, now they'll run back. Probably expecting the eagles. Might see a quick GG in game 1. Maybe. It's going to be tough versus this many eagle warriors. Of course, knights trade very well versus the eagles. But when you're not in Castle Age, you can't make knights.
He's going to have to do some, like, walling gymnastics here to keep these eagles out.
Yeah.
He can't let them get into his wood line and stuff when they're upgraded.
Yeah, Red not only will be ahead in military, but he'll be ahead in eco now. He could add town centers. Yeah, TC to the north of the gold here.
Workshop.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Yep.
Could follow that up with the monastery, Dave, for any conversions. Just attack that archer range. Why not? Wait for your upgrades. Wait for the siege workshop. Blue now has to do something. He has to repair. He's walling up like crazy. Nice aggressive play from Red in game 1. Is there anyone in the chat who's been around for a few years, like from the AOC days, that thinks that's Fire? I'm wondering if I'm crazy. Like I don't know why I'm so sure it's Fire of all people.
What,
But-
you mean Blue?
No, Red. I feel
Red,
like
okay.
Red is Fire, and it's... My heart is telling me it's Fire. My head is telling me that that's a really bold pick. A lot of people are not agreeing. Okay. I see some names that have been around for a few years like me. Okay, it's fine. I mean, I'm okay with being wrong. I'm just saying. I have this feeling. It could be way off.
Oh, that's going to be a pain in the ass if he takes down the market.
Yeah. Blue needs that market, man. He needs knights. He's going for 3 stables, which is good because he knows he's behind. And he finally hits Castle Age and instantly getting knights out. But there's already monks for Red. So monks and eagles. What are knights going to do against that? They can't do all that much. And Blue needs a response now. On the attack ground with the Mangonel there. Let's do a little bit more damage. Do you run in if you're Red, Dave, or you just hold?
I think you run it.
Okay. He's thinking about it. There is a risk that if you run in, you lose all your army and Blue can push back out. So maybe you wait to heal up a little bit, wait for 2 monks. Even has a battering ram here killing... Well, he could go for the blacksmith. He's killing the barracks, killing the house. Yes, I love it. He's going for the blacksmith. 1 TC style push. Now will be 2 TCs for Red, but he's invested a lot into this in early Castle Age. I think that's the right play. Blue needs to do the same so he can combat this. If he can kill the monks, like maybe loop around behind Dave, kill the monks first, then he can kill the mangonels and the eagles, but it's the monks that really change this.
Red's going with his third TC now. So now he's got to start thinking about saving up army.
Yeah.
Because he can't afford to replenish this with 3 TCs going.
Yep. The damage has been done. So now is the time to make sure that your opponent is not adding more eco than you. I like it. And red does not see that blue's looping around. I really think he's going to come from the other side here. That's a lot of knights.
2 conversions, though, in the game. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he can take it.
Well, he comes with knights from the front and knights from the back. Let's see if 2 conversions come in. 1 conversion. It will be 2 conversions. The monks are healing. There's a ton of eagles. And remember, the blacksmith went down, so these knights, they do not have any more upgrades. They're still knights, but the eagles should win this. And the GG is called. Wow. Convincing play, man. Convincing play. The guy's undefeated. The guy's undefeated. Hidden Cup 4 has won 7 games now. He 3-0'd, 3-0'd, and now he's up 1-0. This is quite a player. I think Berbers is the biggest mistake there, though. Berbers is a pick that makes you look brilliant if you win, but it makes you look like a fool if you lose.
Sorry, I left the call.
Oh, okay, okay. So, let's look at the achievements briefly. It was a rather quick game. Luckily, we have 6 more potentially. Just came down to the strategy choice. I think it comes down to what the Civ offers. I don't get Berbers, but now Aztecs cannot be chosen by red later on in this series. All right, score has been updated. I still
before you get into your pregame thing, can we shift to your server instead of a private call? Because I was watching. That's why I wasn't talking that much, because I was watching your connection, and it was kind of.
How does that work? You mean use?
We go to casting booth in your channel.
Yeah, try it.
Because it runs off a different server. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, we can go there.
Cool.
Sorry, the audio issues, of course, happened during the final. Let's see. Okay, cool, perfect. Can you hear me though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. You remember all the issues we used to have?
No, all the issues you used to
have.
Yes,
I used to have.
I never had issues.
Yes, of course.
For the record, I have never had issues with anything in my entire life, chat.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing.
Never.
Never.
Well, hopefully this works out for us, and game 2 will be coming up. I imagine if this is MBL, he could pick Arabia. You are able to pick Arabia for your home map, even though it was in game 1, but we couldn't see it in game 3 then as a home map choice. Chat's blowing up. You guys enjoying this? You guys enjoying this? Game 2? We're not even to game 3 or 4. We're not even halfway through. My favorite part about this is how sure you all are. We're all gonna look like fools at the end of this. Everybody's so sure on their picks. Would you stake your life on your picks, guys? Would you stake your life on your predictions here? Please say no. Because if you say yes, you're making some really bad decisions in other areas of your life. There's a lot of yeses there.
Okay, typing a yes in this is the equivalent to the castles we saw the last series.
Pretty much, man.
It's just like, yeah, I'll just put a castle there. Right? So,
oh, geez. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm thinking Mayans. I think you need to go with something heavy here. I think you go Mayans if you're Hidden Cup 2. I guess it always depends on the map, of course. But if it's Arabia, I think we see Mayans, Aztecs. It seems like the winning player gets his best civs out of the way first. Wow. Interesting home map pick for game number 2. Slavs, my friends. We have Slavs. Okay, so we've seen a lot of non-mirror matchups where someone goes Slavs and the others would go for Mezzo or go for Britons. This time we have a Slavs war, and it's hidden pick as well. So it's not as if the other saw his opponent chose Slavs and he chose Slavs. He went for it and it happened to be the same for the other guy. Gold Rush is an amazing map. We saw some amazing games throughout this whole 3-day event. And blue is here in the southeast of the map, and then in the north, we have red, who is undefeated, Dave.
He's finding ways to win.
Yep.
It's not always pretty, but he's finding ways to win.
That's what it comes down to, man. That's what it comes down to. So on Gold Rush, you do have 2 piles of gold, luckily. We'll start with Red's map. He has his 4 tile and his 3 tile in a nice wallable position. Can wall in towards his town center, a wall in towards the edge of the map. Gold Rush is actually quite a wallable map. And then blue, yeah, has a gold behind his TC. The other one must be far away. Oh, good God, that's far. That is really far. It's further than his boars. So that'll be tough. But he's also closer to the gold in the center.
Yeah, he's closer to the center gold than he is to his own gold.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's good and bad, I guess, depending on how he plays this. Red also is somewhat close to the center, and they both have flat ground to TC, so you don't have to go immediately for a castle on the hill or something. You can get a piece of this gold beforehand. Think we'll see a lame on this?
I don't know. I think usually what I've noticed in Gold Rush is the players are more concerned with getting their own boars in first than disrupting their opponent. And like, I don't even, does Hidden Cup 2 see his, yeah, he sees his second boar way back there. Okay.
You know what Hidden Cup 2 also sees? He sees the Jags. Oh, and he placed a palisade there. He placed the palisade there. Okay, so this is a trick. I actually pointed this out in the the latest Fat Slob episode, believe it or not. If you scout an area and then place the building foundation there, you still have to spend the resource, but you can see anything that's there. And sometimes you'll see players place palisades over Jags. So if this Jaguar disappears, he knows it might be coming towards his base in the form of a lure. Or that could be to remind himself that he could send a spear that direction and lure some into his opponent.
Red, be careful. Red, be careful. Don't lose your scout. Red, come on, man. That's so important.
I think that's the first scout that has died to a TC in this tournament. I think that's the first time. Correct me if I'm wrong, those that have been here over today and the last 2 days. But I think that's the first time that has happened. And this is the guy who's undefeated. That is not good at all to throw your scout away like that.
It's impossible to stress how important having a scout alive is at this level. Like,
yeah,
especially on a map like Gold Rush.
He doesn't even know where the golds are, dude.
Exactly.
So this is hilarious because everyone was thinking, this guy's Viper, he's undefeated. Then he loses his scout like that. Everyone goes, Daut.
Daut.
Daut. They immediately changed their prediction. Like, nah, I can't be Viper. Viper's flawless. That's hilarious. Well, I think I expect scouts from both. So at least Red has that. That's probably the most common strategy for these civs in a mirror matchup. But I do think not knowing where the pressure is going to be coming in. Also, the fact that blue could pick off any villagers that red might use to wall. There's a lot of factors, basically, and that puts red in the hole right away.
Yep. If you're blue, you know where red is. You know where the Jaguars are. You know red doesn't have a scout.
Yeah.
Do you just make one militia and just try and get all of those Jags in his base?
If we see a militia, I'm fairly certain it's MBL. Because MBL made the spear. Actually, he made a militia and a spear to do that in the one game versus Hidden Cup 10 in the quarters, which was an amazing best of 5.
We don't even know if it's MBL though.
We don't know. We don't know.
And you keep saying it's
but
MBL.
the reason I keep saying it's MBL is because that's my guess, and I could be way wrong on that. But I don't think there's a lot of players which would spend the resource and take the risk to go for that strat. Again, it could be anybody, but that was when I thought, okay, this must be him. And also, oh crap, it was Hidden Cup 4 who talked to you in Chinese, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh God, I don't know. I don't know. Who are these people? Hidden Cup 4 said hello, you beautiful Canadian, to Dave in Chinese. So that's probably not a Chinese player. I don't know who these people are. Oh, what an event, man. Okay, well. Are we gonna see a militia? I don't think so. We see walls. Blue.
I think we'll see a spear. Never mind, militia. There we go.
Man at arms, I guess.
Yep.
Man at arms. I do like man at arms a lot in blue's case because your opponent can't scout it, so it's quite easy to wall man at arms out if you expect it. So I do agree with switching it up here because you could catch red off guard. Red seems to be going scouts here. I think he'll build his stable to the left of the mill. And for the most part, he's walled, but militia could run to the right of this house. I like Red's base better, though. So he has that. I think his base is way better than Blue's.
Yeah, but he doesn't really know what Blue's base looks like.
Yep.
Once again, the scouting coming back to haunt him.
Yep. But fortunately, Blue knows there's no Jaguars in the center, so he won't run into those, because they would attack his militia. And he will hit Feudal Age, Man-at-Arms will be on the way. And there's the stable from Red.
Does he make one spear and send it over there?
I think he does. I think he does, because he placed the palisade there to remind him.
Look at where he's got the gather point. It's close. He's making one spear.
Yeah. Can he get in here?
That'd be a hell of a play, if he could.
Red doesn't see these units. Oh, he's going to distract the TC fire with the scout. That's next level stuff. He was thinking about running in. Now, Red knows Red gate walls this. Is he successful? He is. Wow, that's 2 high-level plays in a row.
Slam confirmed.
You think it's Slam? Could be Slam. Could be a lot of players. We know Viper and Slam are huge with their gates. Dave's been rooting for Slam, man. He wants to see Slam get a result. Slam was streaming last night, and I went to his stream, and I said hello. And he kind of hesitated, like he was like, "Oh, T90, I've really." He had to think about what he was going to say about the Hidden Cup, so maybe he didn't want to spoil. But that spear is better off being on the front now because it protects from red scouts.
I like the decision once again to not upgrade those to Man-at-Arms.
Yep.
There's no reason to at this point.
Yep. And your opponent's scouts are going to do nothing because you're full walled, right? So maybe the drush into farm and boom to Castle Age is a fine decision. I want to see him send one of these militia at some point over there to collect those jacks. That's what I want to see, man.
You could get right in under that TC if he's not paying attention.
Yep. That villager on the front, 18 HP. She's weak from the boar earlier. She would be the target. He killed 2 vills last time he did that. That was an insane game from him, too. Yep. These scouts are going to be a waste. So 3 scouts from red, which will do very little, if anything, for him. Except scout what he missed before. So that's good. He can know where the gold is. Think about what his strategy might be.
What a 1v1 meta for Gold Rush. Yeah. Scouts into skirmishers with Slavs. Like, just... not what you expect, you know?
I think it shows...
But they always find a way. They always find a way.
I think it shows how strong Slavs are with their farming. Because you don't want to full-on go to Castle Age because you need to apply pressure. But with Slavs, you can apply pressure, but then you can quickly be up to Castle Age because of the farming.
And look at what Blue's doing. Market Blacksmith in the back so that Red can't see it. And I guess he's just going to go as fast as he can to Castle and... Night?
It's weird. He's probably going to buy a little bit if he's building the market at this point. We'll see. I think if he's going Knights, he would need a stable, right? But he's aware of what Red's going for. Red is not aware of what Blue's going for. And Blue clicks up. Oh, he needs to wall this.
Yeah, he does. It's an easy wall, though, but he needs to send... Yeah, he's sending a villager now. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he just needs to add another layer. Yo, send your militia to the Jags. At least get the units outside the ranges. That would be so cool if there were 10 Jaguars sitting there and they killed all of Red's archers. That would be great, man. There's Jags everywhere. Find them, buddy. Find them. Chat. That's what chat wants. That's what YouTube wants. I can guarantee it.
Ooh, Red's going to be late to Castle.
Yeah, man. Really late. Really late. I like Blue's strategy, man. He knows how to play Slavs, obviously. It is possible that whoever Red is, he watched the games yesterday, saw what Blue went for, and decided to do that himself. These archers will not offer all that much to Red at all, and they could be completely overwhelmed by Knights. And if you lose with Slavs, man, you can't use that civilization again. It could be strong on virtually every other map in this tournament.
Well, he can range 2 farmers from here. He's got to be careful about that TC, though.
Do you delete that farm and build a house? Or
yeah,
do you just...
he's going to. Or he's going to build a gate behind it. Either.
Yeah, right here.
Or he just lets them in and then slaughters them with knights. And
yeah.
comes in behind with the militia. No, he's deleting
Yeah. We just hit 5,000 viewers on the stream. Welcome, everybody. Red runs in. Red might run past. Oh, the militia are there. Let's go. And now Red knows there's knights coming, so that's good for him. He needs to keep all of his archers alive, man. He cannot lose numbers because he's going to be completely overwhelmed if he does that.
2 stable siege workshop. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works out for blue.
This isn't the first time we've seen a siege workshop at a moment where we wouldn't expect it. You know?
Yeah, like right away. I've seen it from different players here, just right away in castle, and then they don't even make anything from it. It's like they're making it just to be safe, just in case.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to ask players about that. Add that to your list of things to bring up with the winner of this event after the final concludes. I'd like to bring both finalists in. I talked to 2 other pro players that are playing in this event to stop by regardless of if they're in it now or not. Would be kind of funny if the 2 players I spoke to would end up being the winners anyway, but yeah, another siege workshop. This is different, Dave. Different than I expected.
Double siege workshop.
Double siege workshop. Mangonels. And Red's scout movement is great, bro. He wants to see what's coming his way. This is so important. Remember, losing his scout early on, he probably felt the difference when he didn't know what his opponent was going for. Well, now he does. I don't think he spotted a Mangonel, though. He definitely didn't see the siege workshop.
No. He'll know that a siege workshop is coming forward if he saw that Vil come into the middle, but he won't suspect too.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
There's only 3 knights here. They are getting chain barding, though. There's a Mangonel. If Red can just pick off this villager, that'd be huge. He sees her. He's distracting the knights.
Oh, the Mangonel! The Mangonel!
The Mangonel's there. Will the villager go down? It's at 90% the siege workshop. Just dodge with her. Dodge with her, bro. Dodge with her.
The 5Ds!
Oh! Oh my god, did you see that? Red misclicked and clicked the siege workshop, and now the siege workshop goes up. He misclicked.
That was insane.
He clicked the siege workshop instead of clicking the villager. He had a moment there. Blue's running back and forth. We have an emote on the channel called T90 Babe. Let's spam that for that hero villager. Goodness.
And she's gonna build a TC now.
She is the hero, man.
Good for her. Like to see a woman get ahead.
Yeah, seriously. It's 2018, guys. It's 2018. Now, Knight coming out from Red. I like this a lot. Will Blue see this? Yeah, he saw it really late, so he'll run back.
Oh, no.
I think he's fine, though. I think he's fine. It's just, where are these crossbows going? He has to track them. Red actually has a slight Vil lead, and there's a lot of crossbows here, and we could see his micro was good. He could also pick off any monks, and even knights, but no ballistics. Slav crossbows aren't... It's not the best to stick with them for too long, so I like Blue's comp better. But Red can do some damage soon. Let's see. Maybe he's cutting off the reinforcements now, Dave.
And Red's trying to get away from that siege workshop in the middle, and he thinks he can beeline it to Blue's base, but he doesn't know that Blue has a siege workshop in his own base.
Yeah, however,
so
Blue does not have the gold. Yeah, Blue does not have the gold, so he doesn't have another Mangonel on the way. Red is being so annoying with these knights. You know, he missed out on an opportunity to stop that TC again, so Blue's TC will go up. And that's why you add a monastery here, guys. Probably thinking, why a monastery? There's a lot of crossbows. Well, you need to convert enemy knights so you don't lose your Mangonels.
University up for Red now. It's gonna have ballistics, which should be tough for Blue to deal with.
You notice he has a lot more economy? You notice how he has 11 more villagers?
Yep.
I think you boom up a bit, get lots of military, go to stone, and then right when you win a fight, build a castle on that hill. I think that's got to be the plan.
It's a risky castle, though, with Mangonels hanging out near there.
Very risky, man. And his crossbows... it's just... What are Slavs good at? They're good with knights. They're good with siege. They're good with infantry. Not crossbows. In Castle Age, it's fine, but you're investing into something you won't use long term. He does see Blue's siege workshop there, and he gets out of there, man.
It's just like, nope.
Yep, he gets out of there. And as of now, if red wants to collect gold in the center, the closest one is where blue is TC'd. So he could have gone for that passive option. And he's gone here instead. I like that decision, but it has proved to be too risky in the past. It worked for him here.
He hasn't even gotten ballistics yet.
Who, red? He did. Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
Yeah, he got ballistics. He has a bunch of pikemen. He's getting squires. I don't think he expects that blue's going to have so much siege on this hill. Like, there's scorpions now as well, 4 of them, with 3 mangonels.
That's really tough to take down.
Mm-mm.
And it looks like blue's kind of house walling, like securing that area.
Yep.
Just making it more of a choke point that red has to funnel through to get to him.
Oh!
Gotta be careful with these mangonels,
oh!
though. No way!
Are you kidding me?
No, man!
What a clutch hit from Hidden Cup 4, but at the same time, blue, where are you going, brother? Where are you going? And now, does red push in here? This is still a risky move. It's a lot of scorpions, and there's still mangonels on the hill from blue. Oh, man, I don't think he'll get that lucky again, red. I do not, but if he hits the scorpions, it's a different ball game. That's what he's going for here. And blue gets his own nice shot. 1 for 1. That's because red's mangonel died, the hill bonus was negated.
These crossbows, get away from the scorpions, man. It's getting a lot of great hits on the crossbows.
And of course, more mangonels are going to be on the way. I still don't think this is great for red. These knights have +2. The scorpions, there's 5 of them. And so, wasn't the best moment for blue, Dave, but he's holding on here. He's losing his militia, though. Sad day for them. I can't believe that Hidden Cup 2 lost those mangonels, and he's confident now. He knows, okay, red's running away. I should push a little bit, but don't overinvest here. Hold your hill. We've seen players leave their hill, lose their army, and then get pushed back.
I don't think he can go any farther than that. Red's even making some scouts to come counter the monks, and now he's coming in from the other side with crossbows. Great split.
Great split, but he still has to go back. He was unsuccessful with killing the monk. Nice attempt, but blue is equal to it, man. And 1 for 1 here incoming. Blue's micro!
Good micro.
These 2 players deserve to be in the final. Oh, God! Another shot. No mangonels lost yet. And... oh, I thought blue was going to lose his there. Blue loses 2 scorpions. He loses a ton of knights. Red has more mangonels. And red kills another one at the top of the hill. Do you move in now, Dave?
Oh, great mangonel shot from blue. And another one? Another one?
No. Red is doing a great job at dodging this. It's still that the scorpions and the mangonels are so powerful on the hill. Blue needs to repair this mango. Okay, he gets lucky finally.
He's going to win this fight. He's going to win this fight.
Yeah, I think so. Do you engage for the mangonels there? That's the question. Probably not because the crossbows have ballistics. But remember when red had pikemen? He only has 2 now. And blue just needs to pick up his micro a little bit. And... oh, can he use the knights? He can. He'll kill that.
Only 1, though. Don't go after the other one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sick game here. Absolutely sick game.
And 2 more stables coming in down in the middle. He's just going to... this is a castle war for him.
Yep.
Not going up anytime soon.
So, quote from Viper. He said, Slavs are great civilization. However, if you're playing with them, you have to go all in Castle Age. Well, he didn't say it. He said he would play it all in Castle Age. Because
So
that
you're
transition
telling
is
me
tough.
Blue is Viper.
I'm saying that a lot of people in the chat who like Viper would be very happy to hear that quote, but... oh, God, he killed his own... he killed his own scorpion, so apparently it's Daut again.
Yeah.
I think blue can win this fight, man. Kill the mangonel. Surrounds the crossbows. Red surprises them, though. Not the first time we've said that. The splits
Red's
with the
got
mangonels.
his own mangonel.
This is insane, man. This is insane. Blue runs in with the knights. All these small things happening in the fight. The only reason that red had score lead was because of eco. Not because of military. Not because of the gold he has. And he's actually pushed off of his stone now. Around the time he wanted to build that castle. Remember when I mentioned that, Dave? Red's in trouble. Goodness gracious.
He's gonna have to try and put a castle somewhere, whether it's on the right side or if he tries to go ballsy in the forward.
Yeah. Look where Blue's
It's the only way back.
More siege workshops. More siege workshops. He's gonna be on 4, man. He's gonna be on 4 of them.
I love that location too, because that's right where red wants to push out from.
Yeah. Yep. Crazy.
And Hidden Cup 4 is building a castle. Yeah, to the right on that hill.
Yeah. So now I think your hope is maybe getting to Imp and utilizing a greater tech if you're red, because you do have more economy.
Red could lose his base here if he's not careful.
This is true.
If blue pushes out there.
Yeah. This is true. And you know what that castle does give red? It gives him blue's gold. That's funny.
And blue is actually going for longswords.
I like it.
To deal with the pikemen, yeah.
I like it.
If you're going to go all in Castle Age, why not, right?
Yep. Use the knights for now, though. You could run right in. Red does not have much mobility. Red is very exposed at the moment. Does he just go for the eco? Does he just ram down these buildings? Seems like that's going to be the attempt. This is the best game. I mean, this is the second game, but this is the best game by far because the first game was kind of a dud, and our red player is undefeated in the tournament. I don't know if that's going to continue.
He's struggling.
Yeah, big time.
Struggling big time.
Is he going to go Boyars? Really? He just researched chain barding? Oh, he's making more stable, so he wants to go knights? Huh.
I don't think he doesn't have the gold to go knights, man.
Yeah, I don't think he has the gold to go knights, and it's not too unheard of to see blue go longswords and pikemen.
Unless he sneaks around and he could take blue's gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there, and sneak around behind this area in the middle that blue controls.
Right here, next to the monastery. Like, just steal that. Oh, man.
That might be what he does.
I don't know if red has it under control or blue has it under control or neither, because red seems to be adapting to this. Blue seems to be in a fine position, though. He's on his way to the Imperial Age.
Blue could lose 3 mangonels here if he's not careful.
He sees it, though, man.
He sees it.
It's incredible, really. And he could go in with knights. The micro from these two. This is insane. And red, again, better with the Mangonel micro, yeah. I don't know why blue doesn't just send a knight in there. But it's because of that, apparently. Nice micro. So longswords. So champions and halberdiers, the end goal for blue. And red now sees the man-at-arms, so he knows.
Red has 40 more villagers than blue.
And
we
he
have
can
to
sell.
keep this in mind, yeah. And he's got access to gold on the front side, so
Yeah.
it is not over here.
Not over at all. He can sell that wood and food he's bringing in with the rest of his economy. You know what this reminds me of?
Insane micro.
Yeah. You know what this reminds me of? That one Gold Rush game years ago in T90 series between Mr. Yo and the Viper, and the Viper was in Castle Age for a long, long time, but he still came back to win. If red is Viper, if the undefeated player is Viper, will we see that again? It's kind of shaping up to be that. Castle from blue on the hill, Dave. Love it. Perfect placement.
Yeah, and he's going to go out and trap red's castle, and if red loses that castle there, he doesn't really have a foothold on that area, and he's losing vills to the Jaguars on the right as well. There we go.
And look at this castle in the front. Oh my god, that castle almost got killed by the Mangonel from blue. Red just doesn't have enough, man. He's at 27 military, but he has worse military. And that castle will give him entryway into blue's base, but blue could take red's base, or blue could just wipe up all the castles with trebs.
I think he's got to send some knights into red's eco.
You have to freaking wall this off. Yeah, you got to wall this off, blue. Both players need to. Where'd the knights go from blue? Yeah, there they are. I don't know, man. The score is a bit deceiving for me. It's probably because of the vill count.
Yeah.
But I like blue's position a lot more. Very compact base. Oh my god, he's open on the back side. That could be devastating. Has he been 1 TC this entire time at home? Yep. And then that other one in the center. Yeah, look! Look! Look, we have barracks going up. Red understands the situation. And he's going to go light cap. He's going to go all in Castle Age. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Blue has to start repairing his trebs. Like, red just took one down for free, basically, in the middle. And you can't let him do that. And
what do you need to upgrade to halberdier? What do you need to upgrade to longswords? What do you need for basically everything? Food and wood. And blue, despite being in the Imperial Age, he doesn't have a lot of tech that can beat his opponent. He's so far behind in villagers. Red's going to push this back, or attempts to, in the Castle Age. This is something else. With no gold, except for the gold that is actually meant for blue, out in the front.
Blue, the only thing is blue can't, or red can't really push blue's position in the middle. So as long as blue holds at his own base, and he, like, slowly builds up his villager numbers and his eco, he should be okay as long as he holds at his base.
Yeah, and he's doing that now. That's why he left his knights there. He's also raiding red a little bit. Of course, that's not weakening red's economy all that much, but at least drawing some of the attention back to red's base. I agree, though. Keep the trebs alive. Keep the trebs alive. You need your longswords and pikes right next to those trebuchets. And red lost one castle, Dave. One castle.
And red is on a ticking timer. He's only got 3 piles of gold left.
Yep. And those tiles are probably really low by now. Yeah, he has about, actually, 1,000 gold. Almost exactly. And he'll probably start selling a bit.
And a castle on the front from blue, right beside his first TC, and that's a good castle.
That's an amazing castle, because if he gets it up, he can send the trebs comfortably behind, treb down red, and then these knights can go forward. That's the most important thing here. The knights can go forward.
Yeah, and red's making rams trying to push on the top side.
Blue's lost one trebuchet. Of course, there's plenty more gold where that came from, but red's stalling out. Oh, man. He just misses out on that one, though. He has to push the middle now, I think, red.
Yeah. Blue's catching up in vill numbers. He's almost at 100 vills now.
Yeah.
And that was red's advantage. And once blue gets... if he wants to get, like, Drazina and Halberdier...
Yep.
I don't know what red can do against that.
Dude, he needs to start with some Imperial Age upgrades, period. He doesn't have any Imperial Age defense upgrades on his cav, on his pikes, on his longswords. He's just basically gone for trebs. I don't even know if he got conscription. Oh, and red's going to switch direction, Dave. Red's going to send the rams towards the main base of blue.
Where's he making that castle, too? It said he was dropping a castle somewhere.
In his base. In his base, just in case blue wants to run in there. Incredible. So we don't know who the players are. Red's on the way to the Imperial Age.
That was a sick gate from blue to deny red going in to snipe the treb at his own base.
I like it.
It also stalls out his rams so he can't get in there.
Yeah. I think he can sell some of that stone, possibly. But then again, he might want another castle in the middle of the battlefields. He's making ranges, Dave. He's making skirms now. He's going into trash, which infantry does shred. And finally, blue getting to the point where he can get two-handed swordsman and plate mail armor.
And he saved all those knights as well.
Yeah.
They're just waiting.
Yep.
They're waiting for an opening, and then they'll go in and maybe kill all those stone villagers.
Yeah. I think they could go now.
He's coming in from the other side, too, with longswords. So maybe he sends all his forces out at the same time.
Yeah, and he's also mixing in the light cav. I think food has been his biggest concern, though, because he's wedged into such a small area in his base.
Yeah, here they go right now, and red has no access to gold once this is gone.
Yep. No access to gold. And he's up against champions, and champions are the trash slayers. And wow, these villagers will die. Yeah, what a hold. Now, on the other side, you have to credit red for recognizing that blue's on this gold and taking the hill, but I don't think that will last all that long, right? Maybe it will.
Credit to red as well on the left side with those crossbows and skirmishers.
Yeah, sick stuff, man. He's camping the relic there. These two players are fantastic, whoever they are. We'll have to wait to find out. Look at the light cav now. The light cav will kill the trebs from blue. Blue has not done a great job of protecting his trebs this game. I'll tell you that much.
And Hidden Cup 4 is now selling a ton of res to get the imp upgrades. Hussar and plate barding armor coming in right away.
So maybe, just maybe, if he can raid the economy, use mobility, he can come back into this. But without gold, Dave, it's going to be really, really tough.
Yeah, and Blast Furnace now coming in for Hidden Cup 2, so he's getting all his tech upgrades in there.
Yep. And he could probably push the main eco. Yeah, he's working on it. Push the main eco of red soon. But I have to say, whether red wins or loses, he has not gone down without a fight. Most players would have been dead by now. And he's done an amazing job distracting blue because blue doesn't know whether to focus on the middle, his base, or forward. He has to be in 3 different places.
Yep.
And that's not ideal when you're Slavs. You want to have one big ball of military. But okay. 171 population for red. This guy just won't go away. It's just that he doesn't have the gold, and he has no answer to champions. And champion is incoming. Fully upgraded champions.
Blast Furnace Arson. Ooh.
Yep.
Say goodbye to all of your buildings around here, my friend.
Yep. And even if he kills this trebuchet, blue has the gold. Blue has the gold. He probably doesn't even care all that much. What he needs to care about is overall population. Just holding on to the middle. Look at this. This group of crossbows and skirmishers is being microed on the gold on the left, Dave. Like, this guy's insane. Who? That's crazy. The attention to detail. Is he going to micro this?
This might be Liereyy, dude.
It feels Liereyy-esque, doesn't it? And the attack round with the Mangonel from whoever 2 is. And the ram! The ram's coming in. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Snipe!
Unbelievable stuff here. There's 200 population on the map. There's so much going on. They have to create the military, fight with the military. This is epic stuff, man. This is quite a final. Goodness gracious, but I still think blue now, with the gold, should be finishing off red soon, right?
Yeah, if blue ever gets into that wood line up north, too, that is so juicy.
Yeah.
Like, that's half of red's eco right there.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time now, I think. Blue's not taking any losses. He might lose a TC in the center of that ram, but whatever.
Oh my god.
Whatever. He has...
He's got the hill bonus.
He has enough bills. He needs to kill the production buildings and slowly push red back. And, you know, take out this monastery, because that's the only way red's getting any gold is from the 2 relics. And this is what I wanted to see more of from red, raiding with hussars. And this economy.
Comes Drazina.
Yeah.
And GG. Yeah. What a performance by both players there.
Man,
Holy.
that is a sign of what could possibly be coming. That was only game 3 in a best of 7, guys. Can we get the GGs in the chat for that one? That was insanity from both. From both. I don't know how red didn't die earlier. I don't know how blue didn't get pushed back at times either. But here's the eco. 369 kills for blue. Finally gets his win here to tie it up. There's the eco stats as well. We actually need to get out of this quickly because I want to see everybody vote. We have 5,400 people here. Welcome everybody to the stream. I will not have time to catch up with new subs, resubs. We're going to focus on the games until afterwards. I want you all to vote on who you think these players are. You can see the players on the right side of your screen. It's got to be them. We don't know for sure who they are. I'm going to have a poll on screen in a bit. And when I do, you can vote by placing a number in the chat. So let's go here. So this is for number 2, okay? This is for number 2. This is for the person that won the last game in the blue. 1 is for Viper, 2 is for MBL, 3 is for Slam, 4 is for Daut, and so on. Oh man, I think Liereyy or Viper's got to be in there for sure. Right, Dave? Dave is dead.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hard to say when you have 12 of the best players in the world, right?
Yeah, I can like pinpoint some players that it's not, but I can't really. I think one of them is definitely MBL. I think one of them is MBL.
Could we have a Liereyy versus MBL here? Because I think the red player's crossbow and skirmishers at the end there was quite telling it could be Liereyy.
Yeah.
And we've been thinking that Hidden Cup 2 is MBL for a while now. It's possible. It's possible. We have 20% on Daut, 31% on MBL, and 20% on Liereyy. So chat agrees. Chat agrees. Okay, so we'll vote for the other player. See what you guys think about him. He was undefeated until this last game. And now you can type in the chat to vote for him as well. Really cool voting system. I'm glad we have this. This makes the stream so cool. And, oh, a lot of ones. They think Viper was undefeated till then. Wow, a lot of ones. An overwhelming number of ones, in fact. 65% of viewers think that that was the Viper. So if you go off the votes, it's a Norway final. I wouldn't complain, man. These games have been amazing. I would not complain. So whoever that person is, he gets to choose his map. And we're going to see that here in a bit. The game is already launched. We're a little bit behind, but we'll be in it in no time. Thank you, chat, for being here, for being just, thank you. This is an amazing turnout. I can't believe it. I'm pinching myself over here. I'm so hyped to get into the next couple games. Dave, I want to hear like a definitive guess who you think they are. I'm going with Liereyy and MBL.
I'm going with MBL and Slam. Let's go.
He's like, where am I from? Canada. Slam. All right. I mean, it could be Slam. It could be Slam. The Liereyy-esque stuff could easily be Slam-esque, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome 5,500 people to game number 3 between Hidden Cup number 2 and Hidden Cup number 4. We do not know who they are exactly, but what we do know is it's a Japanese versus Italians war. Huh. Okay. Now, did the colors switch here on us? I had... Last time blue was number 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to switch the colors back. I don't mean to confuse you guys. There we go. So on the right, we have the winner of last game. He has chosen Italians. And then we have the formerly undefeated player who lost the last match. He is playing as the Japanese. So we got Japanese again. Dave, why Japanese?
You get a discount on all the gather buildings like lumber camps and mining camps and mills and stuff. So you only pay half price for that, which means you have more wood for docks and fishing ships. Plus your fishing ships have twice as much HP. They have armor and they gather faster.
Yes.
So
now
really good on water maps.
We saw somebody try Japanese and lose to red here. I believe if I'm getting it right, red had chosen Italians in that best of 5.
Mm-hmm.
This is the semi. He won with Italians, and then he decided to choose Japanese here, perhaps seeing that it was hard to kill his opponent's fish. With that being said, sorry, I'll just finish this point. With that being said, whoever did have Japanese in that game did not take advantage of the bonuses. Like, he could have played much better, so I think that Japs can work.
The Japanese player in that game had a better start, and he had the advantage over the Italians. He had more fishing ships, he had more navy at the start, he just didn't follow up correctly.
Yeah. I agree 110%. So there will be a water focus here. You'll see players building their docks shortly. And then there's potentially a land focus, though I doubt it on this map because there's so many areas you can wall in the choke points. Like blue can wall here, and you can wall here. It's quite easy. The transports are always a possibility, of course, but it comes down to water normally. And blue is very close to the shoreline, Dave. That could be tough.
It's good at the beginning because you don't have to walk to get your dock down, and you don't have to worry about your villager being sniped by the enemy scout.
Yep.
But like later on, you see at each side of his base, if red wins water, he can just camp ships.
Yep.
On each side, and blue's like shit.
He's
out of
toasted.
Luck, basically. Yeah.
He's toasted then, yeah, indeed. And player scouts are going to encounter each other. This is quite a big deal. And wow, look how on the ball he was there. Red gets the early shots in, and blue needs to run back. This is the guy who lost his scout last game. So it's good that he now has the lead with the HP race. Could be tough that the berries are there as well for blue. Because fire galleys can range that. And you normally do go to your berries after you hit feudal age and the fighting begins. So there's a couple reasons why blue should make sure he maintains water control.
It's got the shorefish next to the berries. That's a nice little perk. Oh, he tried to wall in red scout, and red taking fire from the TC. That's bad, man. You can't lose your scout.
Twice in a row, and red also has a horrible dock placement. I mean, good placement, just unlucky there's no fish close by. Wow. So
yeah, there goes the Japanese bonus right there.
I looked away.
All that time bringing him in.
Looked away for a second. What exactly happened there? Oh, the palisade walls? Is that what happened?
He tried to wall him in, and then red fought the villager, and then the TC killed the scout. And losing your scout on Baltic because you're probably not going to go for land army until later,
Yeah.
is really bad because your opponent could come forward with something and you would have no idea.
Another thing is that Blue's scout, he'll be going forward. This scout has enough HP on it to kill a villager building a new dock for red, which will happen. So the players at this level normally wall their builds in quickly, but if there's a faster feudal time for Blue, which is likely because he's Italians and he's just clicked up, he will get that extra attack and he could kill a villain. Honestly, if he does that, it's probably over for red at that point. But red's right behind him, Dave, just with one less vill.
Yeah, and it'll take Blue time to come across the map, right? At least Blue is scouting where the dock is, so he knows exactly where to go.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess red did see that, fortunately, so he knows. And, yep, look, here comes the vill. Let's see red's point of view.
Oh, he knows where the scout is, though. He's looping around.
Yep, blue sees it. And I think blue should attack here. He has a small hill, but... Oh!
Oh, that was sick!
Are you kidding me? That was so fast. He's like, no, you don't.
Oh, my God, man.
Wow.
Speed of light.
He forced that down quickly, and this scout has to scamper off to find another villager. And instantly, everybody says Viper. You know what? I don't think anybody else could quick wall like that. Probably is him.
Slam can.
I was being sarcastic. Everybody could quick wall like that. Everybody could quick wall like that. There's really no way to know. I can't wait until this series concludes, so we'll find out. But okay.
Oh, he's house bad. Oh, he's house bad.
Oh, blue is, yep. Fire galley's on the way, though. Luckily, he was slightly faster. So, Italians versus Japanese. Italians have won every game, which was just one game, when they played versus Japanese on Baltic. So, woo, statistics, fun. All right, man. A guy named Demolition Goat in my Twitch chat said, I can't wait for the demos. They're coming, man. You start with fires.
There's already one queued up for red.
Yeah. Start with fires and go for demos.
3 docks for the Italian player, only 2 for the Japanese player. Sometimes you can get away with 2 if you're getting good demo shots in.
Yeah. Yeah, different approaches then, different builds. This is not the first time we've seen 2 docks versus 3, and 3 docks normally wins because they can create units faster.
Oh, blue's gonna be super annoying with his scout. He's looking for weak vills.
Yeah.
Are there any kicking around here? Oh, there's one on the wood line there. Oh, there's one on the wood line.
Oh, I see. There's a few, actually. That's exactly what he did in that other series, remember?
Mm-hmm.
He's really good with that. And red comes in. He has a demo coming here. You want to connect with 2 enemy fires. Both players doing this. And that's a better demo for red there, man.
But a good one from blue coming in right here. Oh,
yeah.
No, he only gets 1.
Yeah, probably not the best. Really needs to hold now, blue. Red's micro slightly better on water. Still 2 docks. He has a safe Japanese fish at home. So far so good for red, but I don't know what his intentions are with 2 docks. Maybe he'll add farms early. Oh, he built a barracks. He built a barracks. And he's housed badly. Oh boy, this is sloppy.
And is blue gonna see this with his scout? That's a big deal if he sees that archer range.
Yeah, because that means that red wants to go land. He's given up. He's given up on water. Well, not entirely, but he'll try and hold on water, not try and win. Both players got housed here, so...
Will red sneak around with a fire ship and kill the fish from blue? Nice.
Oh! Wow, the demo on the fire should defend, though. Nice defense there. He had to waste 2 ships for it, but he'll save his fish. Nice job. Where did blue send his scout, Dave? Oh! Look what blue's doing! In the south! Dave!
Oh, he's sending some vills. Let's go! But red already has land presence. I don't know if blue expects it.
That's what's real interesting. At the very least, if he builds a tower there on that gold, red is in big trouble, but this is funny. Blue has not scouted the fact that red has a range already. I think red might try and transport.
What, transport skirmishers? I think.
Well,
no,
he's making
archers.
He's making archers. I genuinely think he's going to transport 4 or 5 of them across. But he does. I don't think he has any way of knowing that blue is here unless he's scanning like you can do with this wall here. See?
He's doing well on the water too. He's repairing that ship.
Yeah.
And the scout coming
Don't
in to
lose
try
your
and pick
scout,
off
Blue!
the villager.
Don't lose your scout! He loses the scout. He won't know, Dave.
That's
he
bad.
won't know that his opponent will have defensive archery ranges. This is interesting.
And he keeps looping around to try and kill Blue's fish. He got one of them. He keeps sending one fire over to kill it. He's doing really well in the water battles.
He is. I think if Blue hides the fact that he's doing this, though, it could catch Red off guard. If you get 4 or 5 archers with fletching, you could kill all these gold villagers if you position them correctly.
And transport coming out for Red right now.
Oh, this is great. This is the Hidden Cup. The forward from Blue is hidden. The archery ranges from Red are hidden. They have no clue. I love that the Hidden Cup has put a huge emphasis on scouting, you know? If he expected something like this, he would have probably built an outpost. But he hasn't even built that.
The one thing I want to see is a demolition ship on the shorefish and the berries from Blue. Red spotted that earlier. Red spotted that earlier. You could kill so many bills, man.
Kill like 5 bills.
You could wreck his entire economy.
Yo,
I saw that earlier.
Where are these archers going? They're looping around the right. Okay.
I don't know. He's not going to be happy about this coming in.
He's not creating any more units. He sees it early, though. He sees it early, which is really important. But he's off his gold. Oh, what a play. I'd say Blue's in a better position. Blue's trying to gate these villagers. Unsuccessfully. But he kills 2.
And now Red is in on the wood line from Blue.
Oh! Wow! This is crazy. Both players kind of base swapping here, and Blue will take more losses at this rate. He doesn't even realize. He probably thinks that the attack alarm that's going off is from being attacked at Red's base. That's not the case. Okay, he realizes, Dave. Wow, 2 vills down for Blue as well. And, you know, Blue built a forward tower, so he's unable to build the defensive tower.
Oh god, and all the archers are dying too! The push from Blue is just failing here! And
Wow.
Red is into Blue's base! Turn around, and he's up to castle!
Wow. He's gonna do this, isn't he, with the Japanese? The gold and the wood is here. These walls don't really protect the villagers all that much. The house is at 10 HP. Blue is scrambling, man. Blue is scrambling. The archers are gonna get in. The archers are gonna get in. They will find Vill picks. And there's 1.
Oh, geez. So many Vills gonna go down here.
There's gonna be 2. And if he focuses on the right Vill, he can get 3.
Oh, that guy is 1 HP. There we go.
Yeah, there's another one, but it doesn't matter. I think the damage has been done. Oh, you want to give him another Vill? That's nice of you. Is that the game right there? Blue went for the gamble. It's not going to pay off. He's going to lose that chick on the front. I think it is, man. I think we'll see the GG come in. Another villager? I think we're going to see the GG.
That's a
once
really
Red
weak
hits Castle
that's
Age.
walling up there. Yeah, he's gonna get back in the transport maybe.
Yeah.
Come back around.
Whew, man. That was an awful lot at once. And Blue perhaps should have gone for the transport himself, man, because he walked all that distance, all that way, just get found out, and his opponent went for the transport.
Is he gonna see these Vills now? He can't take him down, but oh, the demo would be so juicy, man.
I know. Send a demo, please. Make one. He's not.
Nah.
He's not. He's going around the other side, though, and it doesn't matter, Dave. It doesn't matter. The GGs are called, and what a game on Baltic.
Japanese best civ confirmed, man.
Yeah.
They perform well.
They perform really well, yeah. In theory, you save, let's see, he has 1, 2, 3. I mean, he's tons of mills. I think he has 2 mills. He has 3 mining camps or 2 mining camps, tons of lumber camps, saving a lot of wood. The fish were still alive to this day. And I really think that Red won this game, not necessarily because of Japanese, but because he took the initiative to land early, and he also defended from Blue's landing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Looking at the achievements, Red had more kills. Came down to the economy at the end of the day. More food, more wood collected for Red, and better timing with everything he did in that game. And so Blue, after winning on the Gold Rush game, he loses on the home map of Red. I don't know what to think, man. All I know is that these two players are extremely good. And we're going to game 4, because I have no way of predicting who these players are or guessing who these players are. They're so good. So up next, this is where it gets real interesting, folks. Up next, we have the map pool. We have a map pack. So when you're picking civilizations, you don't know exactly what the map is. So you have to pick a civilization like Malians we saw in the previous semifinal, like basically any civ that's versatile, right? Cross, Baltic, Arabia, Eldorado, Bedouins, Land of Lakes, Gold Rush, Golden Islands, Chaos Pit, Scandinavia. It could be any of those.
We haven't seen a Scandi yet, have we?
We saw one Scandi. Zach and I casted that on day 1, so we haven't seen a lot of it. We've seen a lot of Eldorado. We've seen Land of Lakes a few times.
One Chaos Pit. Bedouins, but not as part of the pack.
Yeah,
Bedouins just keeps getting picked. I want to see Scandinavia, man. That's a great map. Scandinavia
is a ton of fun.
Is great to watch. And Chaos Pit's always just ridiculous.
Robo corrects me. Robo says there was one Scandi on each day. Thank you, Robo. Okay. Thank you, Robo. Hey, by the way, everybody who's watching this, you guys are probably enjoying this, not realizing that Robo put in weeks of work to make this happen. He was the one who organized with all the players. Yeah, $4 an hour, but he did work. So thank you, Robo. Can we get some love in the chat for Robo? It's also like 6 a.m. for him. He stayed up all night to admin for us. So thank you very much, Robo, for everything, man. Seriously. There's a look at the prize pool breakdown. It is slightly higher than this now, but it gives you an idea of how much the champion will make. Still, the runner-up is going to have a chunk of change, but just so you guys are aware. We'll go to the brackets if you want to see the results of these players. Again, Hidden Cup 4, he's only lost one game. One game in this tournament. Who is this person?
But it's against Hidden Cup 2, so it's a good finals, right?
Yep, Hidden Cup 2 also had some amazing results, so I think chat's going to be very surprised at the end. I think chat's going to be very surprised. I think we're all going to be very surprised. And the players, these guys are probably going to rewatch this stream, and they're going to be so offended that we're not guessing their names. You know?
is going to be so like, he's like, what? How could you think that was me? It's going to be so mad.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine, you get to the finals, you lose one game, and everybody's saying Viper, and really it's Riut? I mean, I'd be a little bit peeved, but that's what's fun for the viewers, I think. Let's go into the next game. Oh, we got it, Dave. We got Eldorado again. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I need to switch the colors again. I guess I need to do this every game. My bad. In the blue, we have a Hidden Cup number 2. He is down 1-2. Lots of 2s here. And he's playing as the Aztecs on a map called Eldorado. And then we have Huns for Hidden Cup number 4, who's up 2-1. Aztecs was chosen in game 1 by Red. He cannot pick that again per tournament rules. So, now Aztecs for blue. I think Aztecs can fare well here, Dave.
Yeah, especially when you want to get control of that middle part early.
Yep.
Aztecs, really, really good. Huns is a civ we haven't seen picked very often in this.
You're right, man. I think that players have to be smarter with their picks now because this could go to 7 games, whereas they maybe only had a list of 5 civilizations when it was a best of 5. Oh, you steal a boar on this map. It could be huge. Oh my god!
There it is.
And he could get the sheep. Red's running away with the sheep because he knows. Will Blue go out of his way to get the sheep too? He will. He's going the opposite direction to get the sheep.
MBL confirmed.
MBL confirmed. Wow.
And Red's gonna try and cut him off, man. He saw the way that board was going.
Yep. Dude, if you're Blue, you have to go the long way around. The long way around.
He's gonna miss him. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh, he's right behind. He'll see it. He'll see it. Oh my god.
How did he find that?
I think the boar, if he wedges the scout to the left of the boar and uses the wood, the boar will stop. Look at that, because of the trees.
Yeah. That's the second time he stopped a lame from this guy.
Yeah, second time. Possibly due to the fact that there's not a lot of lag. Possibly due to the fact that he plays whoever this is a lot. Possibly because it could be Viper and MBL. Maybe.
Oh god, look at that. I think Red is slam. Look at that lumber camp, man. Slamming his lumber camp efficiency. He loves doing that.
Oh man. And Blue turns around, decides to fight this because he has a little bit more attack. Of course, he has less HP on his eagle here, and he calls a re. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
So
Good
he calls a re. I think I was just going to say they do get restarts here. They have not called any yet. So he called a re. I think that's good. Versus a player like whoever Hidden Cup 4 is, you never want to give him that map control. So we'll go back. There's always that lane potential again. So same map, same civs. And I think I got to talk to Robo. How many restarts do we give them? Normally it's 2 for best of 7, so it's possible that he'll have another one. Of course, Red has not used any yet. Why is that allowed, actually? Well, you can call it up to 4 minutes. Okay, they get 1 restart. So it can be because of maps. It can be because of a bad start. It's implemented mainly due to the fact that maps can be very different in Age of Empires 2.
It's part of the charm of the game.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Active, but at the same time, you can get screwed over.
Yeah,
by your map.
Correct.
So you usually want to save it. Like that wasn't that bad of a start for Blue.
He's gonna get screwed by it. Trust me.
Yeah.
So guys, you call that restart, and then you have 3 forward golds. In the future, you're stuck. So normally it's a risk to lane, and to call a re there is something that Red will be happy about. Red will be happy that his opponent does not have a restart.
There must have been something else that like
it wasn't
misclicking and stuff too.
Yeah, it could have. He didn't have 2 sheep yet. Could have been a bunch of things. Doesn't matter though. The rules are you can call it up to 4 minutes, and it was called exactly at 4 minutes. By the way, it was called exactly at 4 minutes. I can see the exact time.
Not 4:01.
No. The game, guys. The game ended at 4:05. He said re at 3:59. Correct. Yep. And then the other person responded, and then they resigned.
The infamous Norway 4:01 re in that One Nations Cup.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, gives me a little bit of time to do shoutouts because I missed a few. So, Utel says, really nice to see you streaming this event, and here are amazing 5,400 people watching. I know. Rybel, thank you. Silver Oranges Vapor, The Lunar, Teen Eternal, Neri, Guden, Robertron, thank you all for the primes. Dagul donated $5, Dave, and he said, just wanted to say Dave is the Don Cherry of AoE announcing. How do you feel about that?
Makes me feel pretty good, man. I'm naked from the waist down though, so I'm not wearing a nice suit like Don Cherry would.
Thank you for that information.
I'll let that sit with the rest of you guys.
You mentioned Don Cherry before. I believe he's a Canadian announcer for hockey, right? So many people watching the stream might not know about who he is, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What they do know is that we're in Game 3 here in the Hidden Cup between Hidden Cup 2 and Hidden Cup 4. Hidden Cup 4 is up 2-1 at the moment, and this is part of the map pack. We have Huns versus Aztecs, and we just saw the re from Blue, so he's stuck. He has to deal with whatever situation he gets. Maybe he'll be more conservative here, Dave. It doesn't seem like he wants to lane.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. All right,
he's going forward with his eagle right now.
Yeah.
But he's got to go around the middle though, because both players can see that, right?
Yeah.
So if Blue knows that the eagle is coming,
or
he's
Red,
gonna hang out near his spores. Oh, which
Red
one?
is Huns. Red is Huns.
Okay.
So every game, unfortunately, you're gonna have to change the colors because I screwed up in game 1. So.
Okay.
All right. So Huns versus Aztecs. Aztecs generally pretty strong. They do start with extra gold. Man-at-Arms into Eagles into Archers, always an option for them. Huns, they normally utilize their mobility, and this is possible on a map like this, but I feel like the main focus is on the center, which, as Dave said, everyone can see. That's the only non-hidden thing in the Hidden Cup. Huns is a good choice. Probably not as good as Aztecs in my opinion, but Red can't choose Aztecs because he chose that in game 1. So when Blue lost in game 1, I said, well, he has Aztecs later on, so he could tie it up with an Aztecs pick, maybe.
And Red taking the boar in super early, even though he had the fish, which collect faster.
Yep.
Taking it just to deny it from Blue. And I think Blue knew that was going to happen as well, and he just didn't even go forward to try for it.
Exactly. Randon says, can you briefly explain the map? Yeah, sure. So, again, the gold and the stone is visible in the center. Players only have 2 tiles of gold and 2 tiles of stone at their base. So it's similar to Gold Rush and Golden Islands, where there's always that central focus. There's very small wood lines, so you're normally going to have open villagers there, and also the fish here. So like Bedouins, where there were shore fish, there's now great fish, and you can collect food from them with your villagers, which is actually faster than bringing in the boar, but the fish are always going to be there, and the boars could be lamed, so they took the boars first for that reason.
And they're pushing in the deer right now, just while they can.
Yeah.
In this downtime, because eventually they're gonna have to use that to fight and scout their enemy.
Yep. And this is a different version. I don't think you can build farms. You can build palisade walls on this quicksand. So some versions you can't build palisade walls there. You can wall the whole way into the edge of your TC if you choose to.
That's important information for Red, seeing that gate and the wall going down there.
Yeah. Because players do have gold, they do have stone, so you could always try and advance later to the next stage and go for maybe a slightly stronger strategy that takes more time. When you see walls like that from your opponent, you're probably thinking, okay, he's not going to up all that quickly.
And Red's going to find the 2 sheep as well.
Yep.
From Blue. But Blue pushed 2 deer, so he'll...
Oh, wait. Never mind. No sheep.
Nope,
no sheep for him. And he led Blue to the sheep. Yeah, Blue's like, screw the scout.
Thanks. All right, here we go.
Blue also left some sheep to the south here.
Is Red coming forward with towers?
I think so.
Secure the middle?
It's a strat, man. It's a good strategy.
Yeah, he's coming forward with Vils. Here we go. And Blue's not even up yet.
Oh, it's a
no, he's going
camp.
for a lumber camp. Jeez.
Is this a slam lumber camp?
It is.
It looks like a slam lumber camp, doesn't it? Slam would pick Huns, too. I don't know. We obviously don't know for sure, but we like Slam, and he's known for being particular about his lumber camp placement. Slam's probably out there watching this right now. This isn't him, and he's thinking, you guys are dumb. I would never place a lumber camp like that. It's a slamber camp. Yeah, well done, chat.
You know what he's really thinking, though?
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a great lumber camp. Yeah. Oh, great lumber camp.
As always, Dave with his fantastic Slam impressions. That is spot on. For those that don't know Slam, that is spot on. That is exactly what he sounds like. Slam even agreed. He's done that before. Well played, Dave. That's why we pay Dave the big bucks.
Yeah, that's definitely why. I don't get any money. What are you talking about? I was supposed to get 15%.
That's the joke.
Years ago.
That's the joke. No, we didn't do percentages, lies. Don't trick the audience, man. You're gonna make me look bad in front of 5,000 people. This just got really awkward. Oh, Red. He's trying to get in here. He's trying to stop the wall.
He's trying to be annoying, man. He's trying to be annoying.
Yeah,
He's in, though. He can pick off weak villagers, if there is any.
Yep. And, oh, look. So, Red's point of view, quickly. He sees the blue villagers. And Blue is going for militia and probably a tower soon. And there's the tower. I like the tower. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, I like it. I think he should have put it in the stone and the gold there so that there's only 2 sides that can be battered down.
Yeah, maybe a bit further up.
But maybe he wants to leave a gap there so if he needs to repair with villagers, he can sit them right there.
Yeah, so he can collect the gold. And I think players will prioritize the stone in the center first for towers because they have the gold at home.
Yeah.
Dude, Red Scout is trapped in here, so he's going to have to find some value out of it. Kind of sucks for him. I don't think he should have gone in. He probably should have stayed outside. What do you think of Red's strategy to go straight into trash?
If Blue gets man-at-arms, that's...
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't know if that's the greatest strategy ever.
Yeah. Man-at-arms or Eagles. I think Blue is going to skip the man-at-arms upgrade for now. Actually lacking the food, so it could be that too. Could go heavy on gold.
He's making some Eagle Scouts. He saw all those skirmishers, and skirms are basically like essentially useless until you get like 10 or 15 of them.
Yep.
Against Eagle Scouts.
Second tower going up, so Blue gets to the center first. He will get this tower up. Red cannot stop that with just trash, that's for sure. I'm liking Blue's position. I'm definitely liking Blue's position. Red can still harass, possibly hit the wood line here. But that's about it, man. That is about it. Doesn't have a lot to deal with the eagles. He almost kept that gate open. Did you see that? He tried to run underneath with the spear.
He's trying to lure. Look at this. He's trying to lure Blue's units to go through the gate. He's trying to open it.
It worked. The eagle lost 8 HP.
Yep. Red's got to be careful he doesn't lose all his skirms here, though.
Yeah.
He can.
Do you had scouts here, maybe? Scouts and skirms? I think you could do that. Scouts for the eagles, skirms for the spears.
Blue's eco is not. He doesn't even have enough wood for a stable, man.
Yeah. You. By the way, red is Huns. Oh, trap. Trap. Okay, getting some value out of the militia. Eagles are pretty weak here, but against skirmishers, they'll still do the job. Blue needs to chase. Chase, buddy. Chase. Damn, they're actually dying to skirms.
Well, he can just go. He can go garrison it in the tower and then pop it back out again once it's healed.
Yep, this is true. Skirm's doing work here. First Eagle Warriors. Just not enough of them, not enough upgrades. Luckily, Blue kept his numbers alive. He should heal up. Another barracks now. And now Red's probably certain his opponent will be going for full Eagles. So, Eagle has 50 HP. You get 50 skirmishers. You can one-shot them. Maybe that's the strat for Red. He's halfway there.
Imagine trying to make a building with like 20 people throwing javelins at you.
Yeah, I would probably bail pretty early, you know. I don't think I would be as dedicated as these villagers. There we go. They got it up.
The good thing about Eagles is that it's an easy transition, right? Once he goes up to Castle Age. I mean, it's going to cost him a lot in Feudal Age. But if he makes enough, he can just upgrade them right away once he gets to Castle.
Yeah. And I don't know if you'd want to continue with Archers if you're Red. Who's still making skirms on skirms on skirms, Dave. He has tons of farms. He's safe at home. So that much is good. This is really interesting, you know, because I like the Eagles better here. But Red's economy might be much stronger.
I mean,
it is much stronger.
Was this his plan? Like, I don't need any gold. I just need insane amounts of military.
His economy's way better. I think Blue has 5 farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 farms versus Red's 15. Huge difference there, but the Eagles kill all the hard work here. Scale mail coming in. Oh, what do you think about this fight for Blue, Dave?
He needs forging as well.
Okay.
I think the skirms are... See, he's got another group of skirms. Now he's got enough that he can just keep running around, sniping the weak ones.
Wow. Great micro from player 2. Incredible micro, actually. You know, these are not cheap Eagles. They take a long time to create. And he's microing the group that's getting attacked. You notice Red, every time a skirmisher is being attacked, he moves it. Look at that. You see that? This is well done, man. This is well done. Skirms, obviously, better than Eagles, right?
Market coming down from Blue now. He needs to balance his eco. He's got more than enough gold.
Yep.
But he might want to buy himself up here because the Eagle Warriors, once they're upgraded, do so much better than these crappy Eagle Scouts.
Yep. See that upgrade at the top right? Scale Barding Armor now, which means we'll see a stable from Red. I haven't seen it yet, but he has plenty of lumberjacks. He just needs the wood. And if he goes with scouts and skirms, he could trade versus the Eagles before they're upgraded. Oh, wow. Look at how many skirms are coming in here. This is enough to two-shot villagers. Blue needs to be very careful.
He's got nothing to deal with this. He's done.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Blue has gone forward, thinking that Red would never dare to go in. Red has gone in. Okay, now... The skirms are going to run out. Wow, this is... Dude, I've never seen this before. I've never seen someone go full skirms versus Eagles, but we rarely see El Dorado. It's kind of working.
I felt like Red could have walked in there.
Yeah, I think the same.
Did all of Blue's eco.
The
That's
farms,
what I thought
the
he
gold.
was gonna do.
Yeah, I agree.
But he ran away from those Eagles, but still, it's got the advantage. Definitely an eco.
Yep. Oh, but look at Blue's resources, Dave. He just needs to hold on to his eagle numbers and go up.
Oh, and he's putting a third barracks down too. This might be the shift here.
Yeah.
Like I said before, the transition is so easy for him.
Yep. And he has the gold access as well. The gold in his base has 5 villagers on it. And then he has 5 villagers on the gold in the center. So 10 villagers on gold. Could possibly sell a little bit of wood or something.
Here comes Red with a tower. Red's coming to the middle.
This is Red's time, man.
Right beside the barracks. He wants to pressure. And he's got scouts behind as well.
He has to finish that stable. There we go.
Yeah, 96%.
2 stable scouts. Defense and attack upgrades in. And with this tower, he could hit the gold from blue. Now, blue can reposition, of course, but blue's forced to deal with this, man. He can't do it right now. He has to wait for the upgrades. Interesting map, interesting strategies. Blue sees it. He's not going to react.
He's keeping those scouts. He's keeping them hidden, too.
Oh, good point. Oh, wait. No, blue can actually see that.
Can he?
Blue can
Is
actually
that part
see
of
that.
the...
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's
crazy.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, well, they're coming in now anyway, and they're going right for the villagers, making a beeline for him. Vills need to get into the tower. There's actually not enough room.
How's he going to take down the tower?
Yeah.
Can't touch him.
Pretty soon, Red will know. If he doesn't already know, Red knows that his opponent is on his way, or going to hit Castle Age. But Dave, now Red's resources, looking good. He'll click up. Still has the gold in his base. And can he get through here? House walls, so important. He's going to get in.
There's a gap there already, isn't there?
It looks like it. I don't think there is. Oh, there is, actually. But he wants to go the other way. He wants to go the other way.
See, now Blue's going to have the Eagle Warriors, which can take down these skirmishers. But once Red upgrades these to elite skirms, I think he might have a shot if he micros correctly.
He has to fight it in
he
feudal.
Can get there.
Yeah, he has to fight it in feudal now, doesn't he? I'll show you Blue's HP. These units are really holding up. There's one weak one in there, and he's going to make more because he does have access to the gold. Oh, this would be where Red loses all of his advantage, man. And he didn't use those scouts. It could come down to just not having or creating the scouts was the mistake.
He's still microing down the weak eagles. Watch, he'll kill another one here.
Kill another one. He's close to killing one more. He'll lose his tower in the center to the Eagle Warriors. And Red is going to get a whole lot of... Or Blue, sorry, is going to get a whole lot of momentum here with them. But Knights will be incoming. Knights... Oh, look at the scouts, bro. He's going to go light cap.
So many! Oh my god! Where did they come from?
That could work. He just kept making scouts. He has so many farmers. Why not? He needs something.
Blue just noped his way back to the middle. Oh my god!
Full upgrades. Full upgrades. We don't often see the light cav upgrade, but I think it'd be a wise decision to research that here. Chain barding armor on the way. These will be light cav. The skirmishers survive a little bit.
Does he go into Blue's base? There's a hole. Oh, Blue just patched it. Okay, thank God.
I think he was considering it.
Maybe Blue opened the gate for him. You never know.
I think he's snagging the reinforcements, which you can do in this situation. Yep, snagging a ton of reinforcements. And the villagers, I love how the villagers are stacked there. So there's actually 2 vills there. Safe. Or they were safe.
And Cav Archer now for Red.
I'm liking Red's position, Dave. I'm really liking it.
Running out of gold, though, is if he's going to go Cav Archer. He's running out of gold.
Yeah, but 500 remaining for now. Can he get a TC up in the center anywhere? Not really. Maybe in front of Blue's mining camp?
Is this pikeman going to open the gate? Get in there! Oh! It was close. It was close.
Hey, he's still snagging these reinforcements. I like it. Whoever this guy is, he's really good. Remember, in the Gold Rush game he lost, he was insane with his units. Good Mangonel shots, the crossbows, and the skirmisher micro. It's almost as if neither player can push out. If Red pushes out, or if he leaves this area for too long, then Blue will gut him. And Blue doesn't want to leave the center for obvious reasons.
Yeah. And Blue also only has 5 villagers in the center. It's not like he's, you know, taking all the gold out there. And Red actually looping around on the left-hand side with those skirmishers. I thought those were dead.
Yeah, kept them alive, man. Kept them alive. They're still just feudal skirms, but what they will do is they'll harass the lumber
prevent
eco.
The wall. They'll
and
prevent the wall coming down too, yeah.
But look where Blue's going. Now, this is a gamble. Blue, he expects that he'll be able to quick wall. So he runs in with Eagles to hit Red's eco. And Red has Knights with +2. He's going to take the fight, Red. And now he backs out of it. Yeah, I think he should wait for another Knight or two. But I think Red can clean these Eagles up. Really do. It's a lot of weak ones. Tense game, man. 3 villager lead for Red, despite losing a few there. The skirmishers will die to pikemen. The light cav are still around. And they could go right in for the gold villagers that Blue has in the center. Do you think Blue should have town centered here?
He will eventually. I don't know if he can even afford it at the moment. Like, Eagles are so expensive, right?
Yeah.
He might drop one in the next, like, 30 seconds. He's got the res for it now.
Yep. Well, priority has to be military, so he'll actually go for a monastery first. This is probably the better play, because then he can heal up his Eagles, and he can convert any Knights that might come in. And guys, if you lose all your military control and you have a TC with 5 villagers jump inside, it's just a waste.
Oh, Red's going to go for a castle. Red is going to go for a castle. Here it
Whoa.
comes. He's coming forward, and he's going to put it right there. And you know what? That's a good castle because Blue can't go around that. It's in a really good choke point area. If Red walls, he won't be able to kill the villagers building it.
It's a perfect castle. That can't be stopped. All Red needs is a few walls here. And Blue's going, oh no, not my watch. Let's see, Red. 1 palisade wall.
There it is.
He has the choke. Castle should go up here. Blue's gonna engage anyway.
No,
Red!
man! Don't let him in! What are you doing?
Oh my god, what is happening, man? What is happening? The Eagles slide right in.
The patrol bug too is cav weren't attacking. Oh no!
Oh, and Blue immediately takes the score lead. He's building a TC, and he will destroy the army that Red has. And Red calls the GG. Oh my god. Oh, that is a heartbreaking loss. That is a heartbreaking loss, man.
Man, what happened? It was going so perfectly, then he just let the Eagles right in.
He should have walled it up. Maybe it was one too many clicks for him. Maybe he misclicked. I don't know, but he could have walled that even with palisades and ran away with his army, and the castle would have gone up, and then he kills the towers, and then he secures a lot of the gold. That was a bit of a throw there, and it shows that this guy's human. Whoever he is, he's human. Also, that means it's 2-2 right now on a best of 7, Dave. Wow.
I think, like, I can feel my hair, the hair I have left turning gray from the stress of that castle. If that was me, oh man, I'd be on tilt right now.
Yep. Well, there's the KD for you. That final fight obviously helping Blue out. And he had 1,800 more gold. And obviously after denying the castle, it was GG there. He would have had it all. Whew, man. So that last map was part of the map pack, guys. That was random. They don't know what it is going into it. I'll go back to the map pool so you can see what might come up next. We could always have the same thing. I hope there's a bit of variety here. Cross, Baltic, Arabia, El Dorado, Bedouins, Gold Rush, Land of Lakes, Golden Island, Scandinavia, Chaos Pit. The longer this stream stays live, the longer that this final goes on, the more viewers we're getting and the more we're shattering my record. This is way more than I ever expected to have here today. Whether you're coming from YouTube, whether you're coming here from Twitch, whether you're here for the first time or the 3,000th, I can't say that word.
Or the last time.
Or the last time, no. However times you've been here or how you got here, thank you all very much for being here. Ekrend said, been missing your stream for a couple weeks due to work schedule. Glad to find you live today. It's been crazy, man. I'm glad to be live. Plasm says, this tourney has been fantastic, T90. Thanks to you and Robo for organizing it. Also, Dave is my favorite co-caster. He has good color commentary. Bring him back for Hidden Cup too. Dave is a consistent feature on the stream, regardless of what we're doing, man. I agree. Dave is the best co-caster in the game. Thank you for the 5, Plasma. P and Antoine, thank you for the 1,000 bits. And thank you, Shepherd Monk. What a name. Perfect Age of Empires name.
More like Shepherd's Pie, am I right?
No, Meatloaf, guys. Get Meatloaf in the chat. Thank you for the prime, bro. Back Flippius, thank you for the bits. Dave and I were just kidding around earlier, by the way. At least I think we were. Bunny Warren, thank you He says pay, hashtag pay Dave, hashtag justice for Dave.
We got a clip somewhere. You said you would give me 15% if someone was going to drop a tower, and they did.
No, it wasn't. It was not 15%. It was much worse than that. Dave and I were casting a game.
Was it like 15? Did I get the 5?
Dave goes, what do you think's going to happen? And I go, if he doesn't build a tower, I will give you every cent that I will earn for the next 10 years. That's exactly what I said. And then the guy didn't build a tower. So, yeah, I should be heavily in debt right now.
Yep.
Kobe and Bunny, thank you guys for all the gifted subs. Chat is going crazy. Good God, man. Good God. I can't gather anything more from this. I can see Slam, I can see Viper, I can see MBL, I can see Daut, Tatoh, Liereyy, I can see all 12. All 12.
I'm stoked for the reveal.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun to find out. I think that there are going to be a lot of disappointed people because I still believe that Viper was knocked out. I mean, I'm mainly saying that because a lot of people are going to disagree. And so those people are going to be like, no, Viper. And then everyone else is like, yeah, Viper got knocked out. And then it creates all this drama. And, you know, it's what sports commentators do. I want to try and get chat engaged.
I think chat's engaged. I can't even
just
read
a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my God. Guys. I'm not putting it in slow mode, man. I'm not putting it in slow mode. This is not something that happens every day. Guys, if you're new to the stream, leave a follow. I stream Age of Empires 5 times a week, whether it's commentary of community games or expert games or tournaments. But this is a first for us. This is a viewer record. This hype is something else. Words cannot explain how I'm feeling right now. And finally, they've started the next game, so we have 2 minutes game time till we are in game number 5. I think we're going to game 7 here. I think game 7 is going to happen.
Oh, Masmora, giving him the business.
What's up, Nelson? Nelson, thank you, bro. For those that don't know Nelson, Nelson is one of the casters I used to watch and admire back in his day when he was casting all the time. Hope things are good for you, man. Thank you, thank you. I would still be watching and admiring you, by the way, if you were still casting. I didn't mean to imply that I no longer admire you, my friend. Dave, what map do you want to see here, man? I'm hoping for some Chaos Pit. Scandy?
Let's go for some Scandy. Chaos Pit's always... I will never say no to Chaos Pit.
Yeah, this is true.
Never.
This is true. Chat, what map do you want to see? And don't say Forest Nothing. Come on now.
Roche, Masmora is also one of the top backpack thieves of AoE.
Yeah, I don't think people are going to get that inside joke, but if there's any Crips fans out there.
Stole Crips backpack at a tournament. Oh,
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Land of Lakes. A lot of people want to see Land of Lakes. Okay. We'll find out. Arabia, people are going to be so pissed. I love Arabia. I love Arabia. We have Berbers versus Malians on Arabia. Like, what new map are we going to see? Get hyped. Something different. And boom. The map pack has given us Arabia. It's all tied up now 2-2. We have Berbers for Hidden Cup 4. Did I switch the colors again? Oh God, I'm getting so confused. No. This is wrong. This guy should be red. Hold on 1 second. Dave, I have red for Hidden Cup 4, just like before, and blue, blue for Hidden Cup 2. Okay. If you're just getting here, we do not know who these players are. I have casted 3 straight days to get to the finals. Plenty of people are guessing. Nobody knows for sure. Civilizations cannot be reused in each set, so we will not see Berbers again for red. We will not see Malians again for blue. And this is a fun Civ matchup. Lots of mobility, lots of options. Dave, take it away. Start with whatever map you want. I mean, I would start with blues because that's disgusting, but do your thing, man.
I was just about to say, I think if blue... Has he called a re yet?
He was the guy who did it last time.
And so he can't call it this time.
Exactly.
And if you look at his map, both of his boars are forward. His deer are forward. His stone is on the hill. His main gold is on the hill. Both forward.
Yeah.
Like, he's only got 2 wood lines to go to, and everything's just ugly about this map. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I believe the AoE gods are dishing out some karma for that re. A lot of people in the Twitch chat were like, hey, you shouldn't be able to call a restart. And whether you agree or disagree on that, the point is that Blue called a restart earlier because he tried to lame, failed, and now he has an awful map and he is stuck. There's only 1 restart per player. This is going to be tough, man. This is going to be tough.
But Red has a decent map as far as woodlines go, but at the front of his base, he's also got kind of the same problem, not as bad.
Yeah.
But the stone and the gold are both within range of that hill.
This is true, man. And I would say that Malians are stronger in early feudal because they have stronger man-at-arms. Then Berbers slowly get stronger, maybe once everyone's on 3 TCs. It's hard to say because Malians still have the Gebettos, they still have the camels, they still have the knights, but I think this is probably one of the closest Civ matchups you'll see for a non-mirror matchup, and one of the most fun as well. When Blue went forward for the lame, hasn't found anything just yet, but he knows where his opponent is.
Oh, the gates from Red! Trapping him in there.
Yeah, and Blue was aware of it. I wonder if he's going to attempt to bait his opponent's TC. Sometimes you can run towards it, make them think you're going to run into it. He's going
to take that sheep, though.
Ah.
Thank you very much. I will take that back to my village.
Okay. The importance of the scout has been obvious. In the past 2 games especially. I think that Blue could go man-at-arms towers here.
I think he should.
Yeah.
Like if you have, I was just about to say that, if you have your res forward on the hill like that,
yep.
There's 2 options. Either you build your buildings really far out and try and like wall that choke point. Well, it's not even a choke point. But
that large mile-long gap, yep.
Or you go forward with towers, and then eventually at some point you'll put defensive towers around your own stone and gold and secure it that way.
I think Blue at the moment is looking for the second stone from Red, and if he realizes that it's even further forward than the main, he'll come forward to this hill, man. Man-at-arms and towers, again, Malians have the better man-at-arms. I guess you could think something similar if you're Red, because this is not a great map for him either.
These are the kind of maps I like to see, because it promotes aggression, right?
It promotes scouting, because you can't just blindly make these decisions. See, now Blue sees these, and he thinks, wow, this will be good, and then he'll go forward and pressure it. So yeah, I agree. It's very aggressive, but it's about scouting the map, then knowing how to play the map and the Civ matchup. Let's go.
He's going forward. Yeah, here we go. Villagers already coming out to stone.
I think it's a straight tower rush then. Because he doesn't have a barracks, right? So I think it's a straight tower rush. Now Red. Red knows the stone is there. He knows the gold is there. Will he scout the mining camp?
Ooh. He's just hanging out. Maybe he expects a drush or something. Barracks coming down from Blue now.
Spears.
If Red sees that mining camp,
he's going to see it. He should double check here. He should run in. No. Yep. He sees 4 vills building it. He's letting him know. He's letting him know that he sees it.
That's such a cheeky little play. That's what top players do to like mind game the other guy.
And then he just saw the vills, but the vills were on deer.
Blue went to deer to psych out Red, and now he's coming forward now that Red's out of the line of sight.
Put that on the list of things to bring up. Because if that was intentional, if he shot that deer intentionally, Red might truly think that deer are being collected and that villagers aren't going forward. That's brilliant. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's that's nutty, man.
Oh my god. And now Red is coming in to double check, you know. And he'll hit you
gonna be first. Like, please, bro. Look, he goes right back. He goes right back along the path.
You see the palisade wall?
Villagers
are
taking.
Sees the palisade wall. Wow. And
he knows.
Yeah, he's aware, man. That's why Dave and I get excited for this game, man. It never ends, guys. It never ends. The brilliance of these players. So he's aware, and there's been a pause. Do you see where Red's trying to go, Dave? See that mining camp? That's risky.
Right out to that other stone, eh? Well, if Blue doesn't see it, it's...
That's the thing. It's so early that I don't think Blue...
luck, man. It's luck.
Blue is aware it's there, but it's so early that Blue will not pressure there. He'll pressure the farm space first, which will be successful.
Will he follow this scout back? Look, he's going with his scout now. He's trying to take a good fight up on the hill.
Yep.
But he's not going to see those villagers over at that mining camp.
I still like his situation, though. It all depends on how Red treats this. Because as of now, he's denied the main stone and the main gold of his opponent. So that's always good. And his opponent
can see the secondary
can't
gold
counter.
as well.
Yep.
You can see that gold on the right, so he could go over there at some point.
However, Red can build defensive towers. So he can not only build one, he can build two in a bit. So Red might not be able to push in much further. And for that reason, well played, Red. Blue, he can't necessarily run over to tower this stone either, because Red has some skirms and spears to disrupt that.
The Great Wall of China is coming down in Blue's base as well.
Oh boy. So instantly chat says Vivi. Instantly chat's like China, but dude, I like it. Like, he realizes that he's not going to progress much further. He builds a mining camp here, and he's walling up, and
those walls are ridiculous, man. What are you doing, dude? The wood line goes to the edge. he's like drawing a picture or something with his walls.
Yeah, and now Red realizes, okay, he's given up. I should tower this stone so he can't take it from me. That's a bad tower, though. That's a really bad tower. He could have placed it 2 tiles further forward.
Oh god, he's walling out the stone that's already secure in the back. I don't know. I know he can't see it, but...
Who, Blue?
Blue, yeah.
The gold, yeah. Well, now it's defensive towers and boom for Blue. And honestly, probably the same for Red. He might be able to counter a little bit. You could go for a counter tower rush, which would be interesting here. But you know your opponent's on stone already, so probably not. Red will have a lot more food. He has 350 food. He's been collecting the deer. He built the farms before Blue. So I think Blue's so far behind economically in terms of reaching the next stage that he needs to send all new villagers to the gold and market and start buying food a little bit. Maybe not now, but within the next couple minutes. Can we talk about that scouting again, though? And that whole sequence of events? That was crazy, man. The deer thing. Now Blue saves his scout. Wow.
The fact that Red came forward, saw no villagers on the deer, and was like...
Yeah.
He's like, trickery! And he goes back. Subterfuge!
I love it, man. And he must know now that his opponent could be over here. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. He probably palisade scanned.
Yeah.
That stone. And Red with an outpost, too. He knows he's coming in. But that tower...
They'll both go up.
They will, but Red might even lose a villager here. We'll see.
Well, I think they're all full HP. I think they're all full HP, so... And Berbervilles, so if he runs them side to side... Yep, nice job. And then he can rush this down with his Vill. Nice job. He could wall in. Oh, here comes the wall. Oh, Blue runs out just in time. That was slick. Oh, again... Blue needs to be careful. Red doesn't trap him here. Look, that Vill will die.
No, he's dodging. Oh, come on.
Yeah. And Blue, he's uncomfortable now. Oh, what are you doing? Running around. Okay. This is a bit sloppy, for sure. This is a bit sloppy for Blue. And this is what he had to do because of his map. Now he goes to the gold from his opponent. So... Still, Red remains on stone. We know about the Berber Camel Archer. If he hits Castle Age first, I'm sorry, I can't seem to speak right now, then he could build a castle and go for Camel Arch, which would be really strong.
Blacksmith in Red's base, but I think if Red sits there, he can deny it with his signatures. That is so annoying, man. That's so annoying. He needs that building to go up.
I know.
Oh my god.
Just 2 skirms. He's making use of every single unit. There we go. There's the blacksmith. Hilarious.
And now Red trying to get his gold back, and he's on the way to Castle Age.
These Vills, man, they are stranded. It's like they had a one-way ticket to these golds, these stones. They do not have a return flight planned. They should probably run now.
Yeah,
if at any time they need to run now.
Think what? I don't think he knows where he wants to go.
Yeah, me either. Weird pathing here. I'd run, buddy. Run back home, save him. Oh, forward stable.
Stable forward, okay.
So he really wants to hold on to this. And I think that our red player is going to hope for Camel Archer. He's getting stone mining now. And if that's the case, then Knights could overrun him if he's not careful.
Knights could deny the castle too.
Yeah.
With stable from red coming down now. I think he saw the one from blue.
Yep. Very good response. Then he can make his own knights and camels. I still think red is fine if he does that. Whoever wins this game is going to have a huge edge going forward. Puts him in a great spot in a best of 7. These skirms are going to get a kill, man. I believe. They're getting so many shots. Goodness. Oh!
It's weird how...
No, they're not.
Like, Blue's playing mind games again, making both of those archer ranges back in his base, and making archers with Malians, and the stable forward.
Weird.
Like, you kind of get a feeling that he is playing mind games, or he expects the camel archers to come out, and he wants something that he can go toe-to-toe with them with.
Well, there's the castle. He wanted to deny the castle, I bet. How sick would that have been? Not going to happen. But he could range the wood line on the right.
Yeah.
Let's see where he goes. I hope he goes there, because on the left there's towers. Logically, he should go to the right, but he hasn't fully scouted that.
If he's really sneaky on the left, he can go around that cliff and then back into that gold, but I don't think he's going to be that sneaky. And Red's killing the forward villagers as they try and run. They finally getting out of there, but...
Why build the lumber camp, man? And now he has to show the archers to Red. It's not like Red wouldn't have known, but I think it would have been nice to have them sneak up on his opponent. But he saves the vills, probably the better play.
And Blue immediately going to that right side because he knows it's the only vulnerable spot on the entire map.
Red will kill 2 of these towers. That one tower will likely die for Blue as well. So all of his control here will be gone before you know it. And a new TC for Red there. He's walling up on the left now to make sure that no Knights will sneak in. So Blue, yeah, he's been playing some mind games, Dave, but it's a bit weird now for him. He built a stable he hasn't used.
He's coming forward with 2 villagers. So there's a siege workshop. Okay.
Now this game makes me think Vivi. Everything about this game is Vivi, but the other games, not so sure. If it is Vivi, and Red is Viper, Vivi said that he wants to beat Viper in this tournament. That's specifically what he said in the interview. People were saying Viper has this game. Viper has this game. Yeah.
I mean, Camel Archers are a okay unit, I guess.
They're good for mobility right now, but they're quite weak in comparison to crossbows and straight up fights until the Imperial Age, or until Thumbring and Ballistics, which is quite expensive.
Siege Workshop for Red as well.
Yeah, and he knows the crossbows are there. He hasn't lost any vills. Great play, man. Great play. Well calculated yet again from him.
Blue sees the Siege Workshop. Do Malians get redemption?
Yeah, they do, of course. It was a Malian war, remember? With
oh yeah, true.
Yeah, it was a Malian war, so they do.
Does he go for that?
He doesn't have the gold right now, but possibly in the near future. And crossbows at his base, defending against the camel archers, who again, they're not going to do much right now. So maybe Blue can pressure this. I mean, he has a Vill lead somehow. Does he have TCs behind this? He's 2 TCs behind this. Man. And look, he'll kill the villagers from Red if Red tries to kill the tower. Blue's actually winning this.
It's impressive. I don't know how he's doing.
I don't get it, man. I will say that his strategy has worked because he has an awful map and there hasn't been any focus on his map. And now he's putting a new TC, so it's slowly getting more secure. Wow. Ooh, man. This is what the hill can give you. Red with a direct shot on Blue's Mangonel. And because he's firing uphill, that Mangonel will not die and it will be repaired.
We've seen that both players love the Mangonel micro as well.
Yep.
Saw that in the Gold Rush game. And this TC from Blue, I mean...
Ooh! It's going to be denied! That's a good TC because he doesn't have to delete the walls, but he loses 3, 4... Oh, God!
Hasn't noticed yet.
No. He's too busy focused elsewhere. 5.
Oh, he's going to be so angry when he sees that.
Yep. And that...
There goes the Vil lead.
Yeah, that
Here come the Mangonels.
Dude, he still hasn't responded to this. Does he not realize? Was there no attack sounds? And a Mangonel from Red. This is all good for Red because he just needs to hold. The blue gets his kills. Yo, he doesn't see
this. And Red's in! Red's in!
Oh.
No way, man! How do you notice this already?
Funny enough.
He's probably hitting himself right now.
Funny enough, as both players micro at Red's base, nice micro from blue, that makes the Vil count even. But not ideal, obviously. If the TC would have gone up a bit earlier, Red would have been pushed away, and blue would be in a much better situation. That happens. If it happens once, it could be the game. Blue needs to continue to pressure on this hill, I guess, because that's the only gold he's denying, the only wood he's denying from his opponent. Might be fine. Might be fine. Just that Red's castle really secures his base for him, doesn't it?
Does.
Yeah.
Like, blue wants to get right back in that wood line in the gold, but it's impossible for him to get back there.
Yeah. And the second castle could be coming out soon, and these camel archers are getting stronger and stronger now. And the Mangonel micro from Red uphill. He misses. He misses twice. But soon camel archers will loop around behind, I feel. Oh! Nice shot from Red. Okay.
Knight from blue.
Yeah, I think he could committed there. Too late now. Does blue build a castle forward? I think he has to build everything defensively now at home, right?
No, Red's building another castle somewhere. There it is, right in front of the gold.
Oh boy.
And he's got the Mangonel there. He's trying to wall in, but blue is on the hill with these crossbows.
I don't like this castle. I don't like this castle at all.
Oh, and he's got a Mangonel coming out now. How many times have we seen this today?
It's crazy. It's like everybody's Daut. And now look at the crossbows blue has. He has another Mangonel in the siege workshop. He can deny the castle. And
there go the camel archers. Oh,
he can kill the camel archers. And look at blue's micro on the hill. Oh, he's so close to killing that. Blue's right back in the lead. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Red forced back into a tower. I mean, at this point, we should believe Daut castles because they're happening pretty frequently. I'm so surprised that blue's even in this situation after how Red dealt with the early threat. Will the tower be enough?
It's just such a delay.
Yeah.
It's such a delay
on I don't think the castle's going up, dude. The tower will just go right down.
The tower's going to go down, yeah.
You've got to be kidding me. Man, everything has been near perfection from these players, with the exception of the castle placements.
And Red's just trying to deny the reinforcements coming forward with those camel archers because he can't engage. He cannot engage that army on the right.
And blue has the TCs in the perfect spot. Camel archers just don't know where to go. Oh my goodness. Guard tower on the way for Red as he loses this tower. And he builds his castle back further, which does not really protect his gold, but he might get it up. Blue, don't kill your own Mangonels.
Oh, here come the Mangonels into that castle. Okay. Even that castle is going to have problems.
It could be denied if he kills the range or the barracks, right?
He's not even going to bother with it, I guess. He's going to go after that TC at the north, maybe?
He has time. He has time here. Yeah, maybe go to the TC. Yeah, as of now, he has a hill. He's denying a lot of space and farms, and he's denying a lot of wood and gold. And Red's not denying much, but he does have mobility, and he will have 2 castles with camel archers, and Malians should not be going crossbow. At least in my opinion, is Red going to go in? Oh my god, the house wall! Now, you got to delete your farms if you want to stop the camel archers from going in. Red just ducks right underneath that town center, Dave. I love this move.
Yeah, he's got some crossbows and skirmishers, but that's not going to be enough.
Slight hill advantage. Will he have reinforcements? Red should micro down every military unit here. Get as much value out of this as possible as he loses his TC on the side of his base.
Red's slowly being cornered, though. Slowly being cornered. And unless he can do some serious damage with these camel archers in here, he's going to have some problems.
If blue had a castle, you should research the unique tech where his TCs fire arrows. That would actually be really nice because he mainly has TCs. Nice job from red to go in there though, I think. But problem is, will he have reinforcements to send back forward? I think he's saving for imp now. While blue's nowhere close to the Imperial Age.
Blue's eco up at that TC at the north is not pretty. I think he's kind of distracted a little bit. There we go.
Just a little, man. Just a little. It's fine. Okay, now elite skirm, which is more food that blue doesn't have, put into a unit that he shouldn't be making long term, at least in my opinion. Because Malian skirms are not the best in imp. And the micro.
He's gonna go forward and push that gold now at the front of red's base. I think red's castle is just a little too far away. Maybe he camps the wood line?
Yeah, think in the wood at the very least. Red should run here. He's trapped if he goes this way. He doesn't know it yet.
Neither does blue.
That's funny. Blue is aware that he's trapped in there. And blue will need to deal with that because the gold. Which is funny.
Why is he deleting the walls to go out and make a mining camp with all those camel archers there? I guess
he's
figures
confident.
he can clear it up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's confident, and red is losing his camel archers. He's focused on the front. Dave, you're right. You're right about the range of the Mangonels. Blue is doing everything he can.
Yeah, the castle's just like 2 tiles too far.
Yep. And I bet you another castle would secure that gold. Especially building a castle on the hill there would secure things for red. But he's 16 stone short. He'll have to buy it.
Here comes the castle from blue. Right up in the middle. And I think red is coming forward with a castle as well on the left side of blue.
Nope. Lumber camp.
Yeah, he's got the stone, man. Where is he going to place the castle?
I think that gold is going to be a huge concern for him. So if he can get to this hill. Yeah, look. He'll secure the hill. Build a castle there. Let's see. Seems like it, right? Yep.
Okay.
That's probably better.
That makes sense.
Red, this castle's brilliant because he knows he needs to stall, right? I like it. I like it a lot. I would stonewall now. I would stonewall because camel archers are faster than anything that Malians have on the field. So for that reason, I would say don't be vulnerable on the flanks and build lots and lots. Oh, towers maybe. And maybe build towers, build stone walls.
Blue is aiming for the champ skulls right away.
That's a bold move, my friend. That is a bold move. These Malian infantry units have extra pierce armor per age, which will help, but it's still going to be champions versus camel archers.
And he's making watchtowers as well around. Maybe he upgrades to guard tower.
And he sees the gold now. He wasn't aware that was there. He sees his gold, which is very nice. This could work, bro, but he has to take a lot of hills from red. The one on the left and the one on the right. This game could go on for a long time. Get the relics, guys. Get the relics. Find the extra golds. Neither player has scouted them in the north. You'll need it. So, blue, does he go Cavalier now?
Yeah, he goes champion, man.
I mean, I'm sorry, not blue. Towards. Guys, I apologize. I've been casting for 7.5 hours. I am making some mistakes here, but I'm thinking, do you go Camel Archers and Cavalier, or Camel Archers and Hussar if you're red?
He's looping around.
Yep. Towers aren't going to be enough. It's a bit weird.
Blue doesn't have anything here to defend against this. At least he can keep his vills safe for the time being.
Yeah. And now red knows, okay, he has a gold here. Should pressure this. I think one thing both players should have done better with is scouting those extra golds. There's 2 of them in the north. Red especially, because he has the mobility right now, could be taking advantage of that. He has not gone out there.
You know, blue is building up his army, and if he gets these upgraded and runs into red space, those castles won't be able to do too much damage against them if they have full armor.
This is
and
true.
He could wipe up all of red's eco. Like, do you think he's aiming for one big push? Like, look how many long swords he has.
I think he has to,
man.
It
might work.
With Trebs.
It might work.
I think you need Trebs because Captram won't be enough for the castles. He'll need a lot, and he'll need gold for that, so he builds another tower here to secure the area. It could work, you're right, man. But elite camel archer for red. That's not cheap. That's, I think, 1,000 wood, 800 gold. It's quite expensive.
I'm thinking back to that one cross game. Remember where he was Malians? He was playing against Hidden Cup 10.
Yes.
And he waited until he had like a ton of units and then just won the game in about a minute.
Yeah, and that was game 5. This is game 5. Different map and different situation. Because this time there's a very strong ranged unit for his opponent. But it's the Pierce armor. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, man. Gold, relic. Red could do this if he gets these golds. Get the unique tech, maybe, for your camel archers so they heal up. Get Cavalier in front. Alright.
It's a lot of military from blue.
Yeah, and a lot of military from red. Can he keep blue on his toes? Yes, he can. Blue has 10 idols. Consistently has 10 idols. So, that also doesn't help him.
Look, he's even getting tracking. He
getting
wants
everything.
fully upgraded champs before he engages, and he's just ignoring this army on the left side. He's completely ignoring it. He's gonna push the center.
Red has to address this, doesn't he? Red has to address this. He'll have to come back. He wants to go in. Does Red see this? He does not.
1+7 pierce armor. These champ skulls.
There's 3 castles here. There's towers. There's camel archers. There's Cavalier. But there's not a lot of Cavalier. They don't have a lot of upgrades. And here come the Rams!
Red probably sees this. He's like, uh-oh. Here we go.
And look how long it takes to kill one single champion. Takes that whole group. Can he focus down the castles? This is still going to be so tough for blue. I think Red can hold here, Dave. If he kills the Rams, which he's doing with the Cavalier, the camel archers can maneuver enough to give Red the victory.
Got this. Yeah, he's got this.
Yeah.
I think blue needed to get some champs into the eco from red. Really kill quite a few villagers.
Yeah. Malians so strong with their infantry, but it's not going to be enough. Versus the camel archers. Probably the best mobile unique unit in the game. Obviously depends on the situation. You still have Mayan plumed archers and Mangadai. But now Red, look, he has the other gold. He's getting the relics, Dave. This is where Red should win. Yeah.
He's making stables on the right. I mean, blue has an outpost out there, so he's exploring as well, but red's just one step ahead of him.
Yep. And if he plays this right, he should never get hit by the champs. And he's doing it. All of these champions will die. I think blue's in trouble. I don't see how he can switch it up here. If he goes for skirmishers, Malians don't have the best skirmishers, and those skirms die to the Cavalier. These are cheap Cavalier for red. And, okay, blue sees this. He's like, okay, I need to stop the stables from raiding me on the flanks. Wow.
He's running after that monk, too.
I was gonna say,
trying to get away.
Look at that guy go.
Stealing a relic.
He's like, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. And there's another monk there as well, just waiting. That's funny. Poor monk. And camel archers are so fast, man. They'll clean this up. The monk can get the relic. Oh, look, more stone. I'll take that. Thank you. Hidden Cup 4. Doing a fantastic job here, guys. Doing a fantastic job here. He's killing it, man. And oh, wow, the quick wall from blue. But is that even enough?
It's a palisade wall, man. You can just look at this. With the siege workshop, too. Watch. You just bust right through.
Hey, nice quick wall, though. I'll give him credit. But he's probably dead now. He's probably dead. Red has so much control. Really well played from him.
Red's coming forward with a ton of stables as well.
I think the GG's called here. Because these camel archers cannot be killed. They can not be killed.
Not with champions, no.
Nope. And that's gold that blue needs. And blue will not be able to push on the front, at least if red pulls back, and he is, yep. I think he loses too much eco here. And he knows that he doesn't have the relics, and blue will call the GG in what has been a fantastic grand finals in the Hidden Cup. The red's on the verge of victory, then of course blue can tie it up 3-3 in the next game. We don't know what the map will be. Blue's not finished yet though, Dave. Look at the front. Champions and pikes.
Yeah, but murder holes coming through for red, so.
Oh, man. How often do you see that at this level? It is kind of a risk to send your whole army into your opponent's eco. And red has to hold here. Will blue?
Can blue take down this castle?
That's what I'm thinking. Can he kill this thing? Surely not. Red will send hussars in to kill the Treb, and the Treb's not even attacking the castle. Yeah, this economy is so weak for Hidden Cup 2. So weak. And the mobility from red. Remember last game where he threw? His mobility was superb. This game he's used it.
Is blue gonna have a villager left by the time he finishes this push?
I don't know, man. Certainly, he won't have the resources to make much more, right? And red knows that, so he needs to hold at his base and clean up everything blue has. Oh, Mangonels. It's actually not bad, but micro down, of course, and I think red's had enough of this. He leaves after the full tour of his opponent's base, and he'll join the main army. Craziness. Absolute craziness.
Blue has been splitting his army up a bit and raiding different areas, but...
I think it's a bit too late, right?
Yeah.
Bit too late. It's tough for him here. I like the champ scarls. I just feel like he was too far behind at that point. Red was already on 3 castles. Red already had the upgrades he needed. That push needed to be a bit earlier.
Or he should have done like more of an eagle style where he just sends it into the back and tries to kill as many villagers as he can.
Wow, like what a game. So as we hit 6,000 viewers here on the stream, the game ends. It is not the end of the series, though. It is now 3-2 for red. We don't know who red is. We don't know who blue is. We will find out after the best of 7 finishes who will be the champion of Hidden Cup. We'll find out in a bit. Let's look at the achievements. 268 units killed for red. I think it came down to the initial defense in Feudal Age, didn't it, Dave? Possibly.
Probably.
And the Castle Age raid with the camel archers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty sick
that
as well.
That was really bad for blue not to notice that. Remember, he lost about like 6 or 7 villagers without noticing
for sure
that was happening.
Yeah. In theory, if he wouldn't have lost those villagers, he would have had a better eco, and then he could have pushed with the champions earlier, correct?
Yep.
So that could have been the moment right there. These are 2 of the best players in the world, so it comes down to very small things. Still, though, I think the most exciting thing from that game for me, besides the fact that we hit 6,000 viewers during it, was the Feudal Age thing with the scouting and the deer trick. That was so cool.
That was so good, man.
That was so cool. That was brilliant. Okay, so the guy who was undefeated in the quarters, undefeated in the semis, is here in the finals with a 3-2 lead. For those just getting here, we don't know who he is. We don't know who his opponent is. It's one of those players there on your screen. And the next map is going to be one of these maps. It will be done randomly with the map pack. Also, players cannot pick civilizations they have chosen before. So we have Cross, Baltic, Arabia, El Dorado, Bedouins, Land of Lakes, Golden Islands, Gold Rush, Chaos Pit, and Scandi for the maps. Yeah, as I've said before, I didn't expect this turnout today. I expected a big turnout. I expected an amazing event. But thank you all for being here. This is just crazy. The next game is going to start. I promise you there will be a time when I thank everyone for all the donations, the new subs, all of that, the gifts. I will get to it, guys. Can we get the chat flowing even more than it is now with some hypes, some T90 woos, some poggers, some pog champs going into this next game? Because it's potentially the last game. And whenever the last game is, we will then find out who all the players were in this 3-day event. You ready, Dave?
I was born ready.
You were born ready? Yeah. Now, at this point, are you more excited for the next 2 games or to find out who the players are?
I've been excited for the reveal since the beginning, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. Normally, people leave right after the final game, but more people will show up this time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Another Arabia. We have another Arabia. Okay, well, The last game was amazing. We have Mayans versus Goths on Arabia. Dave, Mayans versus Goths. They had free pick of any civilization they had left.
What is this, 2010?
Yo, I am fairly certain that whoever Red is, he recognized that Mayans was still left for Blue and that Blue would pick that, and he picked Goths.
That's next level.
That is next freaking level if he did. Indeed. We need to switch the colors. I keep making this mistake. My apologies. So these are the actual colors. A Hidden Cup 2 is... Wait, Hidden Cup 2 is in the red, correct? Yeah. And we have a lame. We have a lame. Immediately from 4, who lost the last game. And remember early on in this event, he failed with his lame and called his restart. He gets Mayans, and he gets the lame. Wow. Is 2 blue, Dave? Is 2 blue? Did I get it wrong?
Yeah, 2 should be blue.
Okay. I mean, I believe 2 is blue, 4 is... Yeah, you're right. My bad. I had to think about it. We're good. And 2 is currently behind. And he just misses out. He misses out on seeing that.
He was trying to intercept it, but when you're up against a Meso Civ, you kind of just have to... You just have to assume you're going to be down 1 boar, right? Luckily for him, his deer are pushable distance if he wants to bring a few of them in.
I'm confused at this point.
2 rhymes with blue. 2 is blue.
Correct. 4 was red last time, right?
Yeah.
4 won that last game, so he's in red now. We're good. We're good. Chat's moving so fast, I never know who's telling the truth. I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. I'm not crazy, sweet. So 4 with some brilliant laming here, but he's up against a Dave that can't counter him if the Huskarls come out, Dave, and that's not easy.
Only if. Yeah. The Mayans usually have a huge advantage leading up to that point. And I've even seen like 1v1 Goths versus Mayans where even after the Huskarls, Mayans still win.
Yeah, it's a pick that'll be brilliant if it works. It's a pick that'll look really dumb if it doesn't work. Because I think there's plenty of other civs that have eco bonuses that have more options than Goths that could really pan out well for him. But he's gone for Goths, probably expecting Mayans. I hope it works, but we're a long way from Blue being in the Castle Age. We are a long way from seeing those Huskarls.
It's funny how things change too, because Goths used to be like a mid-tier civ.
Yeah.
You know, high tier on Sun maps, and now they're probably the least picked in the new expansions, like in expert 1v1s.
Yeah. It's because they're great civ, but only after they get a few town centers in Castle Age, and there's so much that can happen before that. As we saw last game, there were towers, there were archers, there were tons of things going on. I believe now that Blue, he has to come back, he has to push his deer, he's down a boar, and he probably wants to be aggressive in feudal age with a tower rush. Man-at-arms into towers. Is he down sheep as well? Oh, God! He's down sheep, too!
Yep. And Red isn't going to find them yet. No, he is.
Oh my goodness. That one game where he tried to lame and failed, and he called that re. He wasn't in an awful situation, and here he is. He has no food underneath his town center. He's on the brink of defeat. He's probably kicking himself for calling that restart, man.
If he wins this.
It's something else if he wins this.
It's a comeback.
Yeah, man. Down a boar, down 2 sheep. Ballsy move from Red to come forward with his eagle again after the lame as well because of the low HP. Can Blue kill this?
I think he's got it, yeah.
Yeah, Red should run. Red's on the way to feudal, Dave. I mean, lightning fast times. He's sending 2 to gold. Blue is nowhere close to clicking up, but he has killed that Eagle Warrior. What do you do if you're Blue?
You push more deer and you pray.
Okay.
That was so brutal, him not having those 2 sheep as well.
Yep.
So much idle time.
Inches away, too. Well, that's why we have best of 7s. That's why it's not a best of 1, right? Things are going to happen. You have to learn how to adapt. Can he drop off the food from his berry villagers? Drop off the food from his farmers and click up? He can. Oh, 4 food. Boom. Okay, he's finally up, but he's pretty far behind his opponent.
What do you do in this situation?
Well, it's really interesting because Goths would typically go man-at-arms here, but you can't go man-at-arms right away. I think you also can't go straight into archer defense.
I could see him going scouts, just as like a panicky kind of.
Okay, yeah.
And because Goths get bloodlines, so their scouts aren't bad.
That's doable, you're right, and he has the food. Arguable might be better than any other option, because after you go with militia, you're going to transition into archers, which Mayans can counter.
Is Blue going to see these militia, though, coming across? He's just going to miss them, man.
No. He'll miss it. Wait. What?
He knows!
It's like he sensed it.
Up.
Yeah, maybe the time. Okay. Oh, maybe it was his opponent hitting the next stage. Can he catch up to these things?
He might be palisade scanning here, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not a stream snipe. There's a 3-minute delay with what they do. And yeah, he sees it. Well done. And he can wall a bit. Goths, of course, cannot stonewall. Stable. Okay. So, man-at-arms, they'll apply pressure, but they won't find Vil picks immediately.
There's not many Vils under that TC either. He can run right through. Oh, nice house wall!
Nicely done there, Blue. Nicely done there, buddy. That could have been bad, but it's fine.
That's a great wall from the edge of the map to his TC as well.
Yep.
If he walls between that cliff and the wood line on the left, he's completely safe for the time being.
And I think that's where he'll go next with his Vils to check. And of course, he has gold and stone in the back here.
Vils coming forward from red. Is Blue going to spot this with the scout? He does. That scout has gotten so much value.
Yep. And a forward range. So Blue knows what's happening. Blue does not know about his back stone, Dave. He thinks that's his only stone forward. Will he start scouting these areas, hoping there's more stone?
He's going to come out and Vil war these man-at-arms. He's got 2 scouts in there.
Okay.
Red thinking better of it and retreating.
He could just tower the range then as well.
This could get messy. Oh, man.
That's a weird first tower for me. That's a weird first tower. Red doesn't like it, though. Both players taking their gloves off to fight here. Putting their gloves on, I guess. It's pretty brutal, so maybe off.
This is going to get real messy here.
Oh, boy. It's so hard to cast something like this because it's about the little clicks. The spears from Red, though.
Just running away, trying to get that tower down.
He's not going to get it up.
Hasn't lost a villager yet.
He will, though. He will, though. He loses 1. He'll lose 2. And he will not get that tower up. 77%.
He's coming out with more. He's coming out with more. This is MBL for sure.
He's just going to rush it down. He's just going to go for it. He figures his tournament life is on the line. Let's get the tower up. He loops around on the left. He'll get the tower up while Red's building one. And that's not enough towers.
Too. He's saving his weak villagers.
Can he come back from this? This is so awkward for both. The tower's going to go up. The villagers will stay up. And now Red's forced to rush this down. Oh my god.
What is happening? More scouts coming out from Blue as well.
Yeah. Now Blue needs to repair the tower. He can't engage with the scout still because of all the spears. I think the tower will go right back down, but Blue's having none of it. That's a dead tower. That's a dead tower. Still don't know who's dead on the front though, Dave. Could be both.
What the hell?
Blue has so many weak vills. 1 down. The archers are here. Oh boy, this could be the game. This could be the series. He says,
GG.
Good games.
My god, what a way to end it.
Man, I mean, I love the fact that he went for Goths. It's a funny idea, but I think there's other options there. And I think that lame was amazing. That's the importance of laming right there. Hidden Cup number 4's identity will be revealed to us shortly, everybody. We will know who this person is shortly. But whoever it is, I'll bring up the brackets in a bit to show you, but they won the quarters in a sweep, they won the semis in a sweep, and they got to the finals, and they were amazing games, and they won 4-2.
Hidden Cup 4 says no English for voice chat. Oh no!
Wait, really?
Is it Vivi?
Or it could be a joke. Robo says, can you hang around, both of you, for voice? And Hidden Cup 4 says no English. I don't know if it's a joke or not, because Robo knows what their identity is. Robo knows their identity. So, this is going to be a lot of fun here. Let's look at the achievements. We'll find out soon enough. I'm so excited, man. 9 kills. 6 deaths. Or if you want to look at the memeiest KD, 6 kills, 9 deaths. Quick game, aggressive play. I think Blue will be kicking himself because he used that re. Now, Hidden Cup number 2 said, let's do it in Norwegian. And then Hidden Cup 4 said, shh.
Is this MBL and Viper?
I mean, there's only 2 Norwegians. Let's look. Let's look. Guys, we're going to get onto TeamSpeak quickly. So if you hear some TeamSpeak noise, my apologies. Actually, you know what? I'm going to mute the desktop audio so you don't hear any effects here. And I'll make sure that we'll get right into interviewing the winner and revealing all the players. Just don't want any spoilers until we're prepared for this. So, shh, prepare yourselves. Testing. Dave, you there? Dave? I think Dave's here. I can't hear you if you're speaking, Dave. We are in a TeamSpeak channel right now. I'm going to minimize TeamSpeak because I'd like to hear the players' voices. My back chat, we good?
User joined your channel.
Hello?
All right, we're good.
They're not speaking. Whoever it is, I don't know if it's the winner or the runner-up.
It's the second.
Oh! I called it. I knew from the start.
We called you a long time ago. What's up, MBL?
What's up? What's up,
man? Great game. So, you were the one who said, let's do it in Norwegian. So, I think I know who's coming.
Yeah, I know who's coming.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
We were wrong, Dave. We were wrong.
So wrong.
Oh, I loved the mind games from both of you, though. MBL, fantastic games, bro. You had a really tough road to the finals, I have to say.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah. We are too. What we're going to do here in a moment, as I pull up the brackets, is we're going to... we need to get the winner in here, and then we are going to have you guys guess who you played earlier as we reveal them the whole way up to the finals.
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Daut.
That's not going to fool me, but... Sorry.
Hello.
Hey, who's this? I don't recognize that voice.
Too drunk.
His TeamSpeak name is Daut. You're teasing people, dude. You better just speak normally.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Viper? Well played, man. Congrats.
Thanks, man.
Oh man, that was crazy. I thought, Viper, I'm a bit angry at you.
Why?
Because I had your stream up on the other monitor one night, like last week, and you said, I lost in Hidden Cup, man. And then you were like, we're all hush-hush about it. And I was pissed. I was like, Viper spoiled this. And I should say something to Robo, but nobody in your chat freaked out. So I figured, okay, we're good. And it turns out you were just tricking me.
Isn't it what this event is about?
Yeah, that was... We'll talk about that later. Oh my god. Okay, so I know you guys played a lot of games, and so what I want to do here is I want to start with the qualifiers. Viper, you did not play, right? In the qualifiers, no. MBL did not either, actually. So,
Nope.
Okay, so you guys got free passes to the quarters. I talked to my moderators about how we're going to do this, guys, so bear with us, please. I'm going to refresh this bracket. So Robo, if you're listening, if you could change, we could do it matchup by matchup. Actually, we could go with 8 and 9 first, and then we can move on. I'm not sure. It might take too much time to go through all the polls, especially because a lot of people chose Daut for every poll. So this, so I mean, we might just show the identities and see what the results were. And then when you guys didn't watch the other games, right?
Watched a little bit here and there, but not much.
Okay, so not enough to guess.
I think I have a good idea of who everyone is.
Oh, really? Okay, well then, who
Yes.
do you think? Who do you think is number 8, and who do you think is number 9?
8 is. Wait, let me think. 8 is Tatoh.
Okay. And then who do you lose 3-1
And
to?
9 is Miguel.
Yeah, 9 is Miguel.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So I have to refresh this. Let's hope this works. Daut.
it was Daut.
was Hidden Cup 8. Okay.
Oh,
it was one of the plebs.
out at the beginning. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was so wrong.
I'm a bit angry at you, chat, because all my polls were ruined, and Daut was knocked out the first set. Okay.
Think of all those castles that didn't go down.
I know, that was fascinating, wasn't it? All right. Well, who's the next player?
Miguel.
Oh, are we still guessing? Oh, 8. Oh, 9. 9 is.
Well, yeah, I wanted to go with 9. Tatoh was revealed, though, to also lose as Hidden
Yes.
Cup 12. Wow.
Plebs.
Okay. Robo, if we could do it set by set, so if we could do whoever Daut's opponent was next and whoever won there, instead of the losers, I think we should do it that way. Well, we were guessing Daut and Tatoh later on, Dave. Later on, so.
Yeah, we were wrong.
We
Oh,
were
you guys are
wrong.
right. Right.
Miguel? All right. So what was it about their play? Can you tell me exactly?
Well, I know someone who played against Miguel, so.
So there was some conversations behind the scenes, maybe? Gotcha. What about you, Viper?
I kind of was a little bit spoiled by Tatoh and Daut. So I could kind of work my way out.
I figured
to
it's okay.
Who was there? So
I appreciate your honesty. I figured that the teams would talk to each other. So, all right, fair enough. Let's move on here, Robo. I'm gonna refresh and see who Hidden Cup 5 was. He got swept by Viper. Viper, do you have a guess of who he might have been?
Well, he had to rejoin like 7 times to fix fast proxy, so it wasn't too hard to figure out.
Okay, so we might know. So there were a lot of storms in China when these games were being played, so it also could have been a Chinese player.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not. You're thinking it's Nicov.
And Nico
Yeah.
complained he woke up at something very early to play against someone who was a micro nerd, so.
So you knew that Nicov had lost to Viper. Okay.
He was
Yeah.
he was tilted that set, man. Called GG really early.
Yeah,
all 3
he did.
games.
He did. And I recall Stark in the chat saying it was Nicov as well. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to keep moving on down here. Hidden Cup number 7 lost in the first set. Do you guys have any guesses as to who they were?
Who?
Hidden Cup 7. Let's see, was it here? No, I'm not sure who Hidden Cup 7 was.
I believe Sam.
Okay.
He picked Malay in Arabia. Something Sam would do, and he walled it like that. I don't know. Either Sam or Fire.
It's okay to be wrong because we were wrong like all day, every day.
Wow. Okay.
What?
In
You
Cup
don't?
7.
Let's see. Yo.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay. Yo. Interesting. So we had, hold on a second. We had Tatoh, we had Daut, and we had Yo out in the qualifiers. Okay, did not expect that. Did not expect that at all. Okay, let's move on down. Hidden Cup 10 was really good. MBL, you beat him. That was
I think
when...
it's, can I say who it is?
Yeah.
Riut.
Riut, okay.
I think so too, yeah.
All right, yeah, that player was really good. That was when we called you Viper. But in my defense, I believed you when you said you were knocked out. And so I thought, okay, this person's losing. It has to be Viper. All right.
He looked really solid, man.
He did. And 10 is Riut. Okay. So Riut beat Yo 3-2. That's an amazing result right there. And he came really close to beating you, MBL. That was the cross game. That was Malians and Magyars, right? That was cool.
Yeah. I played like a potato that day. It was like very, very bad.
How did you play today? Did you play like a potato today?
I felt I played pretty okay against Hidden Cup 3 until when I started losing, because then I went on a tilt. But I managed to come back with some bonks and stuff. I was like lucky for that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's keep moving on down here, chat. We have Hidden Cup 6 next, won 3-1, and then lost 1-3 in the next round. Do you guys have any guesses for that guy?
Has to be Fire, right?
Yeah, I mean we're running low on numbers here. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure Hidden Cup 11 is Vivi after that castle and playstyle.
I don't think
Eldorado.
it's Vivi. I think Hidden Cup 3 is Vivi.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, Hidden Cup
I think 3 is
11.
Slam.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Wait, what was your ping to him?
China ping.
Okay, well then it's probably Vivi.
China ping.
Yeah.
See, the players could tell. You guys had a pretty good guess, right? You could narrow it down at least.
So what?
You guys could at least narrow down who it was, right?
Yeah,
Because of ping. Yeah, we as spectators didn't have any of those clues. All right, so I'm gonna refresh this now. It was very Vivi-like to choose Spanish on Eldorado and try that strategy though. So Robo,
sure
if we could do Hidden Cup 6 and Hidden Cup 11 now.
Fire. 6.
Fire was
Sorry,
6?
I'm refreshing it on my stream, so I'm a couple seconds behind. Fire and Vivi. Okay.
What?
Yeah, so it was Slam. The 3.
Wow. How was he? He was acting like he was Vivi, man. I'm serious. He had like, I think he alt-tabbed and stuff because he jumped from 400 to 200 ping. So I was very confused.
That could be a strategy to alt-tab a bit. I mean,
yeah,
I wouldn't
he tapped
condone.
GG in caps lock and everything. He definitely pretended he was Vivi.
Yeah.
Vivi would
Got
never
him
go down
in
to
the
200
chat.
ping though.
You can ask Slam. Like, you can ask Slam if he actually tried to make me think he was Vivi.
There were a couple people who were really minds gaming up with the G's, so I wasn't sure. We had, maybe it was you, Viper. Somebody say something in Chinese in the semifinal. I forget.
Yeah.
It was probably you.
Yeah, might have
Yeah,
been.
it was a good laugh. I could tell it was fake. I didn't translate it until Dave translated it later, and it said, "Hello, you beautiful Canadian." So
That was the final though.
yeah.
The
of
semifinal
course.
was something else, yeah.
Was it? So I guess you played Miguel in the semi.
Yeah.
Miguel also said something in Chinese, didn't he?
Yeah, he answered immediately in Chinese. He was prepared, man.
That's so good.
I was so shocked. Like, he insta answered in Chinese. It was so good.
Yeah, okay, that's hilarious. Okay, Robo, so we're just gonna fill out the rest of the bracket here, I guess. You guys guess Slam as 3, right?
Yeah.
Hidden 1 is Liereyy.
Okay.
Wow,
Well, there's
Miguel
only one guy
beating
left, then.
Liereyy, eh?
No.
Yep.
Miguel with some good results, and now I feel bad because that one time that the guy was on tilt, I said it was Miguel, and he's like one of my closest pro player friends. No offense, MBL and Viper, you're there too. but like MBL or Miguel is gonna message me and be like, "What the hell, man? What the hell? I wasn't Nicov."
What's really cool is that if Miguel can keep this form, he can qualify for NAC2, beating
Instead of
Daut, Liereyy.
Yeah, those are insane results. Look at that. Look at the top. Daut, he beat Daut 3-1. He beat Liereyy 3-2. That's incredible. Viper, did you have an idea of who you were playing when you were in the semifinal today?
Yeah, I knew.
Okay. Now, how big of a difference is there ping-wise, style-wise, between, like, let's say, the other Brazilians, like Riut, Fire, and Miguel, because there's 3 of them?
I would say Miguel is very... I think he plays very similar to me.
Okay.
Very macro-oriented. Fire, I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain Fire at the moment. No idea what he's up to or how he plays anymore. But Riut is always super good as well. He is also... I think he adapts a lot more compared to Miguel. So he's not as solid as Miguel, but he can do really good plays still.
Okay. Interesting.
So-
Go ahead, Dave.
Viper, your first 2 matches, you said the FP issue.
Hello?
Second one.
Hold on, Dave. You're gonna have to repeat that.
What happened?
You cut out, man. You cut out.
Oh,
FP
man.
went fast
Disappeared,
proxy.
Yeah.
Went fast proxy on TeamSpeak.
There was FP issues with Nicov, so you knew who it was. And then your second matchup, you knew it was Miguel, right?
Yeah.
So it's basically pointless hiding the player names because you knew who you were facing and you could kind of play to that before the game, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knew who I was as well. I mean,
Okay.
I think Nicov told him. So
Did you know who I was?
yes,
Yeah, before or after? Like while?
from the quarterfinals.
Why? Who told you?
Your playstyle, man.
Play no.
The spears,
Yes.
bro. Listen, the spears, the lame, the
Terms.
scout activity. That's what we guessed you. We were for sure in the fifth game versus Riut with his 2 scouts MBL where you picked off all those monks. You had extra spears. That was when I
Yeah,
thought
that
I
was
knew.
fun.
Great game, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, for the most part, were able to tell who you were against, except for MBL, who didn't know who he was versus.
Yeah, I knew every game.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I expected that, right? And I did ask you and some others if you guys would know. But man, was it fun on the other side, because as a spectator, you just have no clue.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised by Slam though. You play good. He finally did. Wait, no, never. Like he
Oh,
did
boy.
good in this 1v1 tournament.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I didn't understand the 3 range play as Mayans though. It's strange.
3 range play as Mayans, was that when you were Berbers?
Yeah, he did that against Fire as well, but he won that though. But
Well, in that game, he made a big mistake. He added skirms. He saw your archers. He expected you to go crossbow, which was just not right. And so he had half skirms, half crossbows when you had skirms and knights. So,
yeah, I saw he had some skirms.
Yep.
It was good. Good for me.
Awesome. Well, I could tell that there was relatively low ping in the final in some of those games because you guys were microing a lot. So
I was so pissed, man. Like not the last game, but the Arabia game where he had Berbers and stopped my TC and killed all my gold. I didn't even notice. I was like, fan, man. Like so pissed off.
Oh man.
oh man.
Didn't
Well,
see it at all.
in that game, there was this moment where you went forward, MBL, and Viper had his scout around, and there was a couple small things there where MBL, you didn't want him to know you were going forward, so you attacked the deer, and then Viper
Yeah.
saw the deer, and we thought that Viper assumed that you were just eating the deer. What was going through your mind, MBL? Was that intentional to shoot the deer for that reason?
It's just so typical. Every time I go forward against him, he has scouts all of a sudden right outside where I go. So I was like, okay, should I just fake that I'm going on deer instead?
Well,
or
it
what?
tricked him. It
tricked
tricked him for
him.
a second, and he saw that the deer had no villagers on it, so he went immediately back to his base.
Yeah.
You got him for a second, though.
No.
Yeah. Well, no.
It was obvious. Like he would never send 4 villages randomly to shoot deer.
It was 5.
on top of it. 5. It makes no sense. It was obvious.
And then he saw my stone mining as well, right? So
Yeah.
but I was thinking just spears, towers, wall, go knights, mango nails, but of course he got to the second stone. Like I was so pissed off because I saw the 2 stones.
Yeah.
Why are you so angry, man?
It's like these things. I'm not angry in general. Like that game just made me angry because everything went wrong. I wanted to control the 2 stones on the front, and then suddenly he just sneaks around to take the stone and gets into camel archer, which can't happen when I'm Malians against Berbers. I can't do anything against them.
Yeah, that I could see how that could be frustrating because you're thinking, okay, he's not going to get camel archers because I know where his stones are.
Yeah.
He moved out to that stone right as you built the first tower. It was so bold that you would have never expected it, I guess.
Yeah. Happens. Well, he did play very good, so
Okay.
yeah. Happy for him.
Well, I don't think you can be upset with yourself to beat Slam and to beat Riut MBL and get to the final and lose 4-2. That was really good. Chat is pretty much just spamming questions right now. They want to know about Viper's Castle. At this point,
El Dorado, the one in El Dorado.
Viper, yo, what was that on El Dorado, man? Talk us through it.
I was trying to drop a gate, but it kept going diagonal because I had that one palisade.
Oh yeah, I
Like-
didn't understand either.
Oh.
No, I kept moving. I kept scrolling my wheel whenever I was in position to place it. It kept going diagonal again. It was so annoying. And then, I mean, because I'd spent time with that, I didn't use my army. My army could have been in front as well, but yeah, it was disaster from there.
You have to practice, man. I don't see you do that enough.
Yeah.
I think you need to practice with your gates.
I didn't understand the full skirm choice. I was just so like weirded out by that as well. Like I just tried to go eagles and they died to them. I was like the first time I had eagles dying to skirms. So
numbers game, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
So
but yeah, I was lucky he didn't wall in the castle for sure.
I told the stream earlier that I'd contacted 2 players yesterday that regardless of their placing in the tournament, they would be here. I could ask them questions. You want to guess who the 2 people were yesterday, chat? It was these 2. So like they both said, "Sure, I'll be around." So I wonder why. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Well, chat, if you have any other questions, I know Dave might have a few. I'm exhausted. The event was super cool on our end. I know you guys couldn't watch today, but seriously, it was so good from a spectator standpoint. Yeah, ask away, everybody. Ask away. There's going to be a lot of disappointed people when we skip past questions. Oh, why Japanese on Baltic? That's a good question. Okay.
I guess because of the fishing fire ship change, taking 1 damage to a fishing ship. Fishing ship can basically just tank them forever.
Okay, yep.
Thanks for explaining, MBL.
No problem.
Goths. Yeah, I want to hear about the Goth pick.
No idea.
See, it would look. I said it would be really dumb if it didn't work out, and it did not work out.
Yeah, I guess I was unlucky with the I was lamed at 40 seconds. I was like, oh, the boar went into the fog. No, it's just lame.
You took your 2 sheep too. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Yeah. So I was weird behind. I wanted to go scouts and stuff and try to go who's scout, but I don't know. I was hoping for a different map because I don't want to play Arabia with Goths. I would like to play something else, but still, whatever I get, I just like, okay, why did I do this? I did like when he launched the game after I picked Goths, I canceled it for 1 second. Was like, should I change? Was like, nah. And just went for Arabia still. I mean, went for Goths still. So yeah, I don't know, stupid choice. I had Mayans as well. So
yeah, would you have picked that if you were up there? Would you have picked it if you were up 3-2 and not down? Was it a mental thing where you knew you were behind and you felt like you needed something?
Well, I was sure he was gonna pick Mayans. Like I was 100% sure.
Okay.
But I didn't feel like a Maya war. I didn't feel like going Burmese. I didn't feel like doing any of that stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you guys have any suggestions for the next Hidden Cup, if there is one?
Different names.
Yeah.
Boring just being Hidden Cup.
Yeah.
Number.
Yeah. I figured that out after I said the same person's username 5 times in the first 10 minutes of the first game. So
yeah.
It's very hard to think about how things will play out until you actually do it. So I think next time if we do this, we can create names that can be remembered easier, and then player identities can be attached to it a little bit easier.
Try to find a way for ask scripter and make him remove ping from the game.
Hide,
so
hack the game and hide ping. Is it the ping number that gave it away, or was it the feel in game though?
Number ping.
Really, it was the number.
Well, you can see the number, and also I knew beforehand anyway who I was playing, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But still, I would be able to figure it out by the ping.
I did think I was playing fire though.
Yeah, okay.
Top 10. But someone, I think Miguel told me it was Riut.
Yeah, I mean, those are going to be tricky. Like when there's 3 Brazilians, obviously they could be the same, but...
I'm thinking of doing it region-based if we do it again. Do 16 people, 4 from each region, so 4 from Europe, 4 from South America, 4 from North America. We'll have to hunt for some, but we'll find some. And then 4 from Asia. And then it might be difficult, so you might know, okay, this person's from this region, but I don't know exactly who it is.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riut's in the chat. Yeah, I see Riut's in the chat. Thank you. Hey, stop laughing at North American Nilly. We're getting there, man.
Hera.
Yeah, we got Hera, we have Slam. I mean, don't make fun of Canadians. make fun of the Americans, so.
Man, you'd know me right away in a Hidden Cup.
Sneakville to the corner.
That market goes down at 9 minutes. Oh, man. You know.
Ask about the re. Okay, I can ask about the re. Everyone wants to hear about why you called the restart MBL. I think it's fairly obvious, but go ahead.
I made my lane failed, and I made a horrible lumber camp with two tree lines on the edge of the map. I thought there was like more wood, but
gotcha. Okay.
So that's why I called re.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you guys. I assume you have the stream up. I'm gonna let you guys answer whatever questions you might have in the Twitch chat. And Miguel just messaged me. He said, "Hey, ask Viper why he doesn't press resign button."
What?
Viper, why don't you press the resign button, man?
I did twice today.
That first game between you and Miguel, I thought you were dead. I thought you were so dead.
So did I.
Yeah, that was...
Which one was that?
For me,
Aztecs.
Yeah. That was first game of the day all over the place.
Yeah.
Also the Slavs.
Titanic.
Also the Slav against
Mayans.
Yeah,
that too.
I thought he was dead there too. Miguel
played like a potato.
Miguel went throw.
I had one way to win that game, and he gave it to me.
Yeah.
The only chance I had to win.
I have watched you play Miguel in KOTD in a best of 5. I've watched you now play Miguel in a best of 5 in Hidden Cup. And I can tell you, Miguel, if you're out there listening, you are losing games that you can win. Or in some cases, you should win. I think Viper would agree with that even, so.
Just trying to make you feel good, Miguel.
Viper won't acknowledge that. Viper won't acknowledge that. I'm serious, though.
You're right.
Yeah.
Miguel is a really good player. He's very underrated. I think he has a really good chance of... I talked to him after the games, because we both knew we were each other, right?
Yeah.
So we talked after the games, and I told him that he has a really good chance to qualify for NEC2 as well, but for some reason he doesn't seem as confident. I don't understand why. He just beat Liereyy. Yeah, it didn't go too well against me, but still the games were close. So definitely has a good shot at that.
I know. I like how you mentioned. I like how you mentioned beating Liereyy as a feat and not beating Daut. Is that not a feat?
No, not worth a mention.
No, T90.
Yeah,
I think you could change one thing to next is to not have map pack as the maps 4-7, because then you just gamble with the civilizations and you might get lucky, which makes the game more RNG.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. I think I mentioned that to you last night, right? I think in the future we can have the civ selection and map selection be a bit like other 1v1 tournaments, and then it'll be better.
Or you could just set the maps.
Just have the map selection out there, but let players pick every other map, and or like losers picking, or however you do that. But like just pick, but no repeat, and you'll see different maps.
Yeah. I think my mistakes for this tournament were literally just the settings and the promotion of it. I'm surprised. I don't know if you heard, but we hit over 6,000 viewers today, which is still just mind blowing to me.
Very, very nice.
So,
congrats.
I did a piss poor job of promotion of it, and the settings could have been better. But I'm gonna blame my busy weeks leading up to it. But anyway, man, or guys, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was really fun to play. Like something different is always nice.
Yep. So to everyone watching, I'm gonna let these guys go. These guys have played all day, so they're tired as well. If you have any more questions, you can throw them out in the chat. They might respond in the Twitch chat or something, but I don't want to hold them up too much. It was an amazing event. Thank you, MBL and Viper. I'm very happy for both of you. Viper, you've been here before. MBL, you've been close before as well. I'm like, I was rooting for you, MBL. Like, I really wanted you to get to the finals and perform well, and you did. So, good stuff, man.
Thank you.
All right. Well.
Okay. Guess we're heading off.
Yep.
Get out of here.
This is that awkward moment where we say goodbye, but congrats and congrats on the prize pool. I'll get everything to you.
Thank you for setting this up. It was cool.
Great event. Congrats on your numbers. They're also great. We'll talk soon.
All right, man. See you guys.
All right.
See you later, boys.
How's it going?
Bye.
Dave.
What?
User disconnected from your channel.
Good. The interview's over.
What?
It's over, man. Get out of here.
Fine. Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Come on, Viper. You got enough screen time.
He's so clingy sometimes. I swear to God, man. I log in, I get messages from the guy. It's like, oh, back off.
Oh, goodness. He's winning these tournaments just to gain your affection, Dave. That's what it is.
That's it.
Yep. So, everybody who's here in the Twitch chat, thank you for today. It was an amazing event. I'm sure those on YouTube will enjoy it as well. There's many new faces here today. Many new faces here today. 6,000 viewers. That's a lot of people. I'm speechless. Anything you have to say about it, Dave? It was great having you, man.
It's a long day, man.
Yeah.
What time did I get on? Like 10 or
10.
something like
Yep.
that?
10.
Casual 7.5 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have had it any other way, man, having you here on the final day, so thanks. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to be here for the whole time.